Boop, boop. Hello.
Oh my goodness, boopin.
Hello.
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 Welcome.
We've got new audio stuff set up, so please let me know if audio needs changing at all. You should be able to hear everyone. Just let me know if I need to be quieter or they need to be louder or whatever.
That's a good point. I had forgotten about that. We got different mics now. I've got Jenny's old mic. Jenny's got a fancy new mic.
Ooh. And I'm using a different mixer for audio stuff, so that also fucks things up.
So now I have 2 Yeti snowballs tucked away.
You got 2 snowballs tucked away?
Wow.
Yeah.
Just ready for the winter.
I should put them by the,
it is
by
the
the
winter.
bike for winter time.
Anyway, let's get started. We're going to play some D&D. We missed it last week. I can't remember why we missed it. We did miss it. And we are hoping that our internet... Oh, yes, our internet was shit. Our internet was shit last week. It's been mixed this weekend. So we're hoping that it remains, not shit.
Yeah,
for now.
Always.
If we have any weird outages, we will try and come back. If there is like a super duper extended period of it being shit that we cannot recover from, then we'll call it quits. But we're hoping that it'll just be at worst a couple minutes of funkiness and we'll return. And if you get bored and wander off, then no one's going to blame you. But we're going to keep playing D&D because we're here to play D&D. Last week, all sorts of crazy shit happened, but this week, crazier shit will happen. As always, we do a little prompt at the beginning of our games, and we have the inn that our players are invested in and are part owners of. So, what's the prompt for today?
If you were opening a jar of souls and you got whatever item you wanted, what would it be?
Yeah.
I made that up on the spot 10 minutes ago, so the wording isn't great, but it's there.
I mean, you are the savior.
Jenny is so good at coming up with prompts on the spot.
I know, right?
So I'll do a very brief recap of what happened last session, and then we'll get on with those prompts. Last session, our party finished up with there was a little bit of lore. I remember now. You had Caspian Kinshire, the spooky spectre of Caspian Kinshire, and Alrius, some other members of spooky lordom, poking around in their spectral forms. Exposition, left, right, and center, telling us all about their motives and all that kind of shit. And we learned that Caspian is for shoresies Randall's papa. What else did we learn? We learned a bunch of stuff. We had a little bit of a session, a little bit of a reflective moment with Nerly or Ruelena as well. We were talking a little bit about God. I've only just remembered all this, so I've got to reread my notes. Fucking hell. So Thistle dropped off Nerly. And she was like, she's for sure's moon kissed, definitely. Found her in a pool of water lit up by the stars. Seems like a good place to leave her. She left us with like a little note. Once the winter ends, will you take her up to my mother? Which is referring to the Dranlith, the dragon. But at this point, we've already learned that the dragon had been killed. Dead. And that Alrius was giving up on the Moon Maiden, on Selune.
Quitter.
Yeah.
Quitter.
He was a previous member of Caspian Kinshire's party and apparently was scheming against him for some time. But yes, we can go all over that lore when I'm more prepared, because I'd forgotten all of it and had to remind myself just this second. After that, our players ventured off into the King's Forest. We're trying to find the lair of a dragon, a spooky dragon. And as such, the area around us is filled with spookiness. There is dense fog. There are a lack of luminescence All lights seem to be fading, and a weariness on the land. You guys are in some way protected against it, as you have had a sigil cast upon you by Huck and reinforced by Oro daily. But in our last session, you found a deep hole that you almost fell in, but fortunately we had Oro watching the way. You then found... God, what else? You saw that huge dragon flying above you. As it did, it buffeted a bunch of razor-sharp leaves as they fell from the sky, as they cut deep into your flesh. And then finally, you stumbled across a jar, an ornate jar on a bed almost of continuous bone. The entire floor of the forest appeared to be just a bunch of humanoid remains. And Randall recognized this to be very similar and familiar to the myth of the Jar of Souls. A jar that would summon an army for you to defeat, and upon defeating it, you would be rewarded. This took a little bit of persuasion, but the party have agreed to take up this quest, or this mini little kind of micro encounter, in the hopes that they will get perhaps some diamonds, because diamonds are desperately needed by our party right now, as Nuri's been on the lookout for them for a little while, but keeps forgetting to go shopping. And needs them. Oh, you're muted.
I'm forgetting, and more like I show up to a big town and they're covered in goop, and then go do something else after clearing out the goop, and then a dragon attacks, and then we don't have time to go back to a city, and so it's...
You're right.
Yeah, there have been some good excuses.
Yeah.
Wow.
You say about overly sure. There've been some very good excuses.
No, I said there have been some good excuses.
It must be like a mail order diamond service for adventurers, surely. Surely someone has set that up.
Specifically for adventurers.
That was the point at which Randall had successfully persuaded the party to engage in this. Our party, knowing full well that they could drop a massive AoE nuke, essentially, in one part of this map, agreed to take part in this fight, but in so doing, they wanted to first pick up a bunch of the bones and put them in a place where they thought that it would be more convenient for them to blow everything up, which they got away with, and they managed to move 20 loads of skeletons to a new clump before the jar awoke in some fashion. We'll talk about that today. Now, before we do, let's do our prompt. Anyone want to volunteer? What would you get from the Jar of Souls if you could choose any treasure from the Jar of Souls? What would it be?
Right now, Randall will probably pick something like a wish spell to disentangle himself from a certain book.
Oh, that's so good.
Because it seems like that's like the strength of thing that's probably required to do it properly.
Right. So Randall is currently in a contract with a being of great power that is clearly got some intents and purposes that he's maybe not entirely aligned with, and he wants out, but doesn't really know how to do it, and he's aware that that's a big ask. Something like a wish might do it. Okay, good answer. I like that one. Who's next?
Honestly, I think Nurali is just like really crossing her fingers for these diamonds, and she's not thinking any bigger than that at the moment.
That's fair. Just want some diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Can you read what Majestic Space Chicken said, please, Tom? Your most DM voice.
To answer the questions, I open Jar of Souls. I want not one, not two, but exactly 3 Cornish pasties and exactly 2 sausage rolls from Greg's. And finally, a coupon for 3 sessions of 3 therapy.
That's so good.
I do like a good Cornish pasty.
I like a good therapy.
As I was reading that, and I saw the words before I started reading. I saw the words Cornish pasty, and then I was about to read it in my best West Country accent, and then you said DM voice. I was like, no, okay.
West Country DM.
I open Jar of Souls. I want
mean his
not
normal
one,
accent?
not two, but exactly 3 Cornish pasties. Anyway,
Oh,
the
no
Monkey My
therapy.
Game also had to get themselves out of a contract they were not a fan of. It's
Common
crazy
problem
how
for
many
monks.
people get into contracts without reading the fine print.
It's part of becoming a monk.
It's in the personality trait of monks.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Get
read
into
the book.
contracts.
Ask no questions. We'll read the book.
What else, guys? What would you get from the Jar of Souls?
Haiku is a short-term problem solver, so right now probably some kind of anti-leaf device.
Anti-leaf device? Sure. Yeah.
Oh, anti-leaf device. A roof.
They're not thinking that far ahead.
An umbrella.
They could
parasol.
probably fit some kind of roof on their
Easy.
shelf.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
And it keep you dry.
You become a caravan, and then
And I would become even less stealthy.
Or
And
if you
fit
could
into
disguise
even fewer
yourself,
doors.
disguise yourself as a porch, even more stealthy. Just stand in front of someone's house.
Oh.
You just look
With a
in front of the house.
bunch of bricks around me.
I like that a lot.
I've gone through a bunch of ideas here. I'll tell you them all because they're all stupid. My first idea was a popcorn maker. I just wanted, Aro would just want one. Next one was a heated blanket. I just thought she'd want one in the cold, like sleeping out,
Yeah.
you know. Next one was like an actual walkie-talkie, like instead of these like sending stones that I'm like waiting will maybe work one day. Like I want an actual walkie-talkie, like maybe a mobile phone or something. You know, something that's like direct line to my mom, sort of thing. You know.
Yeah.
And the next thing I thought of was a whole circus meal, like what a meal that Oro used to have for tea at the circus, which was 4 hot sugar donuts, a hot dog, and a side of candy floss.
Nice.
And then when Doc said his actual good idea, I wrote down, something to bring back Hilda's boyfriend. That was probably a helpful and useful thing to have. So
I just loved the idea that like we've essentially been like, what kind of wish do you like? What amazing, fantastical thing do you want as a treasure? And the list is some snacks.
Some snacks, a warm blanket.
Okay. All right, that's fantastic, wonderful, good answers, everybody. How about what happened at the inn, the Blushing Kiss, the tavern that you guys own?
So this week, during the week, a new little community project started, which is a little repair shop. So one night of every week, there's a bunch of people there who know, maybe they know how to repair like a scythe, or someone else knows how to mend some clothes, put some pottery back together maybe. And people bring along their bits that need to be repaired. Everyone's slightly disappointed that there isn't a Nuruli there just to magic them all back together. They have to actually put it together themselves. But
I've been mending the entire time, by the way, just to let you know.
And haiku.
I think the only reason Nuruli came up in Na Haiku is because Nuruli spent all that downtime literally doing like medical and mending services.
I like that idea a lot.
If I don't have I can fix things, what can I do?
You guys make a grand total of 2 gold this week. Not a lot of gold.
Ooh.
That, just to clarify, the amount of gold that you get is rolled randomly based on how lucrative I think the thing is, not how good the idea is. I thought that was a really, really lovely idea. I like that a lot. Probably wouldn't net you a lot of money though. I think that's fine. Cool. Okie dokie. Hi everybody in chat, by the way. Nice to see everybody.
Hi.
I hope you're well.
2 gold profit over the course of like one day or one weekend isn't bad. Adventurers ruin the economy.
Yeah.
Like, what is it, like skilled laborers make like 1 or 2 gold in a month, and that's considered like well off, right? Or something like that. So,
but I mean, also like by that nature as well, you guys being adventurers and like having the like reputation of adventurers and owning the inn, and now the inn is adventurer owned. Like you bring adventurers to the tavern, like they are there, so they are spending
Yeah.
their money there, which is how like you're compared to many other places, establishments, you're earning a lot of money even with like this profit. But regardless, okay. So the end of our last session, you guys had triggered the the jar of souls, not the urn of souls. That's very different. That's something that Jenny said earlier, and now it's stuck in my head.
So sorry. I can't remember what it was called.
Urn of bones.
Urn of bones.
Jar of souls.
I should have said that. I should have been like legally distinct from jar of souls.
Yeah.
Urn of
It's the
bones.
knockoff version.
It's the urn of bones. What I would like for you to do is to roll initiative. Initiative is going to work a little bit differently in today's session because you have got a metric shit ton of skelly bobs to fight, and it is not going to be that number will not be dwindling a large amount. Many of the names that you can see on the screen today were redeemed by people in the chat last week. As you can look around, you can see some of the people we've got. We've got myself, Bestie, Earl's little sister girl, Thema, John Bone Jovi.
John Bon Jovi.
Damn, that's
oh my
good.
god, that's so good.
Metatarsal, James Bone, Connected to the, Oro, brackets, backwards,
I
Humpty
hope the capital is at
Dumpty,
the end of that one.
Bucket, Ingrid, Radius, Fema, me, myself, and I, as different names.
I love
Three
that that's a
different names.
thing now.
Baggington
just
of Bowl.
so that we can end up being confused at haiku again when they shoot themselves. They shoot myself.
I want Jar of Souls, mother. We have Urn of Bones at home. Oh, that's funny. We've also got Frodo and the Rizzler. Loads of lovely names donated by chat with chat redemptions. There were some extras, but I got bored of writing all the names down because there are just so many, and it also seemed like a bit of a waste because many of these are going to die very quickly. So we started off with quite an even distribution of Skelly Bobs. What we've got 18, 16, 21, 4, 20. I didn't realize that the old. I'm gonna have to delete everyone's things. 21, 21, 20. Okay, that's it. I think. Yeah, that's fine. All the old turn order stuff had been in there still.
Yeah.
I think you're in there, right?
Yeah. You ordered it, so I thought I was deleted, but I'm fine.
Oh no. So this will be a little bit of a slightly different than usual D&D combat, which hopefully will make itself clear as time goes on. It's fight night, chums. You guys had originally quite a normal distribution of bones across the entire floor, but you picked some up and moved them around, and then you started by dropping a nuke on the battlefield. So, with that in mind, I'm pretty sure we didn't actually have the spells get cast apart from the turret. The turret was cast because the turret lasts for like an hour. Katie, Nerdy's spell hadn't gone off, but we'd drawn the circle as this is where it's going to go, right? Is that correct, Katie? Oh, you are muted if you're. Oh no,
no, you're not.
fine.
You're
I'm not muted.
You just umming so quietly. I saw your lips move, but no sound.
I don't remember if it had gone off or not. I know we stopped and drew the circle. I had like I'm gonna cast this as soon as bones move. So if the bones haven't moved yet, for all intents and purposes, I haven't cast it yet.
Okay, well, so
we had the conversation
drawn.
about DC saves, so you might have done it.
Yeah, you said you had
there's
to roll like.
There's a charisma. Or is that
I was going to need to roll that many.
Yeah.
Because then we had the whole conversation about the brackety madness.
The brackety madness.
Yeah, and I rolled like 5,000 D20 to see what would happen.
Oh no, I think we were just having fun with the
Yeah, I was off stream.
Front.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I think we
we
were
didn't
just
do
having
that.
fun with the rolls afterwards.
Yeah, the rolls hadn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Here's the spell for
Oh
reference.
god. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yes, I had to roll. I'm going to have to roll a lot of those.
Yep.
But actually, it's fine because I've figured out a way around this kind of. At least I thought I had. Yeah. Okay. Right. So, at the top of the turn order, Nugget and Oro, you will count as one turn.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just showing chat all of the roll 500 D20 plus 5. It's just going on forever and ever and ever. Oh my god.
All the gifts. We figured out adding gifts to our attacks as well on Roll20, which is a really cool, really cool thing. But also, we hate Roll20. Down with Roll20. Ah. So on and so forth. Yeah.
So on and so forth. Okay. Oro doesn't have many AoE thingies, but she did light her sword last time.
She did.
So
Yeah.
her sword's a light. I'm just gonna slash the dude to my left.
Okay.
Flam talk. Oh, cool gift.
Okay, that is a successful hit.
Nice.
Now, to clarify for those who are wondering what the fuck is going to go on in this fight, yes, there are a shit ton of skeletons. Practically everywhere is a skeleton. Just because I have put skeletons on the map does not mean that there are skeletons there or there aren't skeletons there. Assume, for all intents and purposes, this entire floor is covered in bones, top to bottom. I just didn't want to do that because that would be very ugly and not very practical. So, for all intents and purposes, no matter where you stand, you are in the range of skeletons. So, in that case,
even me.
Oh, everybody is in the
Okay.
range of skeletons in some way. As this fight initiates, as the urn starts to illuminate, you can see the kind of arcane sigils around the rim start to glow in a bright light. A bright kind of like white light as well. The fog on the ground lifts, and as the fog on the ground lifts and the skeletons start to raise their kind of shambling bodies and push themselves up, you see grasping hands in the floor as well, skeletal grasping hands. The fog instead coalesces into a thick, sheer wall around the zone, almost in a can't get out of here kind of way. So, your flame tongue, a light as it is slashing into some skeletons. And as it does so, it's important to recognize that we are not fighting individual skeletons here. We are fighting a swarm as we are fighting. So we are cutting through several skeletons at a time. So if you want to be descriptive with your attacks, and I encourage you to be as descriptive as you like, you are smashing through many, many skeletons. Even if you miss, chances are you've hit a bunch of bones somewhere doing something. It's more about the thematic nature of it, okay? So, in this attack, Oro brings her sword of light and she starts cutting through various bits and bobs. You're going to struggle to get sneak attacks from your swashbuckler feet at the very least. But you do have Nugget next to you, so I think you can get that regardless. You've got an ally next to the target. So you can throw your sneak attack damage if you want.
Well, yeah. I'm not going to say no.
Tome.
15.
Okie dokie. Right, I'm going to have to start jotting down and remembering people's deeps now. It's going to get messy. It's going to get awful messy, awful quick.
Awful messy.
Awful messy. Okie dokie. That is a shit ton of damage. Wonderful.
The boner dome.
I like that a lot.
Almost
The floor is
cackled at that one. That
bones,
was really
100%. Definitely
This
the
is
floor
an
is
18
bones.
plus stream. You're not
Okay, so as you start cutting up and slicing up
Suddenly a very different image.
bones, rotting
It's not
flesh.
muddy in this field, is it?
But you note that the sword that you're slicing with seems to do somewhat reduced damage. You note that the bones are resistant to the slash of your scimitar.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So, but the fire is effective.
Okay, positive. I'm gonna stab him with my offhand, please.
Go for it. Ooh, baby.
Quid.
Some more slicing action. Roll on your table.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, I'm not
42.
prepared for a table roll. I'm looking right now.
It's okay.
It's a chunk of damage.
Ooh. The answer to life, the universe, and everything, or something like that.
Oh god.
Where the heck is my... Hold on, I'm just gonna search. Critical. Why is it not searching? There it is. Okay, 42. File can't be opened because you're offline. Well, that's not true.
Oh no.
I am very much online, metaphorically, physically, actually.
Emotionally, I'm online.
Please Google Drive. I have no idea why you think that I'm not online. Let me just do a quick little refresh.
Okay.
There it goes. 42. Traumatic injury, gore damage resistance, extra damage. Ignore damage. Gore. Oh my god.
Oh.
Ignore damage resistance, extra
Okay.
damage die.
That is actually good because they have resistance to the damage that you're doing. So not anymore.
Hell
Hey,
yeah,
hey.
sick.
Roll your extra damage die, which I think is just a d4.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Okay, lovely. That is good though. In the grand scheme of things, that is good.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So Oro slice and dices. She has anything that she wants to say as we've been trying to encourage us to have a little one-liner or something you want to communicate at the end of your turns?
Oro seems panicked at the amount of actual skeletons there are now and goes, "Oh god, I hope you guys actually do have AoE shit to deal with this because I do not."
Nope.
Is
Not
she
me.
sticking on the ground? Sticking on the ground fighting, yeah?
Yeah, for now, yeah.
Okie dokie. Anything from Nugget?
Nugget's gonna bite on my turn. 12.
Okay, that's a hit.
Okay.
Nom nom.
And then bite on their own turn. 20.
Okay. That's another hit. That's about 10 points of damage. That's piercing. Okie dokie.
Done.
All right. That is also reduced.
Nugget lets out a bat noise.
Nobody heard
Nobody heard it. Okay.
But to Ginny, it just sounds like, what's all this then?
All right.
Or to Oro, excuse me.
In this, I'd like everyone to take. Or rather, I'm gonna have to roll some attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't get a surprise round on the magic jar
6.
souls, eh? Darn.
Nope. That is 15 against Nerly.
If she was going to be attacked, she would have shielded.
Okay,
So
Scaly Bob's
that
coming out
makes
the
it
ground.
18.
Randall's against.
No.
It's a 20 against Randall.
Yeah, that's a hit.
It's a 9 against Haiku.
Wait, 9 damage.
No, 9 to hit.
Oh, that misses him.
10 against Oro. 7 against Nugget, and 18 against the turret.
What is the point? Let me see.
Okay.
Turret has like 10,000 hit points anyway, right?
The turret's fine. Okay. So who got hit? Was it Randall got hit?
Yeah.
And the turret got hit.
I
I mean,
shielded or I would have been hit.
The AC of the turret is exactly 18.
Okay, so it definitely got hit. And you shielded, didn't you, Noni?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Okay.
I've marked off the
So
spell slot.
Randall, you take 11 points of necrotic damage as hands burst out of the ground and scratch at your legs. One of them tries to grab onto your ankle. I'd like you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I've just remembered who has the gloves.
Yeah.
Hill Giant strength. Okay, I'd like the turret to also make a strength saving throw, please. You'll be unsurprised to know that Randall saved.
Did Did Randall even notice? Is the real question.
A turret, yes, a turret.
Mm.
Haiku is an artificer and has the ability to summon a little helpful turret that is capable of either creating a force field bubble thing that gives everyone temporary hit points, or being a flamethrower, or being a little cannon, right? Can be a cannon.
Yes, it can. Strength saving throws, that's right.
Yes, please.
Don't know why.
It
2 successes
fails.
rolled.
Doesn't matter. It was on advantage by default. It has failed. The turret is unable to move. I suspect that won't be a problem, as it is restrained.
No.
It is restrained. And it takes... Oh, no, it's fine. That's the end of its turn. It's fine. All right. Nerly, you're up.
So in response to Oros, maybe mildly panicked, I hope you have AoE stuff. Nerly's like, yep, got it. Cast
Sickening
what's it called?
Radiance.
Sickening Radiance.
Dropping the
In that
heavens
circle.
upon them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Complete with big swirl of wind and flourish and all the cool magic-y shit that happens when she casts the spell.
Okay.
Oh, cool magic-y shit. Nice.
Cool magic-y shit. Could you please roll the 4d10 as a flat damage?
Uh-oh. Oh no. Internet. It has stopped.
The
3,
dice
4,
okay.
5,
Oh.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Was it
13,
just
14, 15, 16
I don't know.
saving throws.
I don't know if that was just Discord or not, but we did freeze for a second.
Does it hit everything within the circle?
They all
Or
have to
can you
make
choose?
Constitution saves.
Everything, including the turret.
Just that's what I was checking for.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it does radiant damage, so I don't know if that even impacts the turret.
2,
So
3,
Oh, it does.
4,
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Why is he doing it all?
Okay. Right. Lots of different saves. So that's one. Your spell save DC is
17.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 saves.
Ooh.
Wow. Who are you going to pick to save from
That's
these skeletons?
that's from 16 checks.
Wow.
4 saves.
I like those.
Good.
Those odds.
So everyone that failed that died. So that is huge swathes of skeletons are lit up by radiant light, and they are burned by the holy flame of your goddess, the magic in your blood, and the moonlight itself as it's cast down from the heavens and just torches the ground. Can you try to describe this in any way?
Ooh, I feel like she does kind of like a circle drawing motion in the air, and we were doing gifts for our attacks, and I found a bunch of fun gifts, and one of them is the Sailor Moon one where she throws like the moon shape at it, and I figure it's like that, where this circular bit of like moonlight kind of like gets cast over to it, but it gets bigger as it gets there, and it like settles over them in this like really gentle moonlight, but then they just get like evaporated into bone dust because it's radiant light.
That is a metric shit ton of damage. That is the equivalent of like 108 skeletons. That is it's a lot of skeletons getting killed in one go. Shit. Fucking hell.
She kind of is even maybe a little bit surprised at herself and goes, "Oh yeah, yep, got it."
There's a huge beam of radiant light falls from the
Yeah.
sky and it evaporates some skeletal remains. And anything else you want to do with your turn?
If we're all surrounded, I'm not actually in like a safe boneless corner over here,
Yeah,
then I see
unfortunately
no
not.
reason to move.
It's maybe less dense, but it's not completely unpopulated by some skeletal remains. It depends, like where you are depends on what attacks you.
That's
So
fair.
be
Okay.
it, you'll find out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
at the end of your turn,
I see no reason to quicken any cantrips since they're just single target at this point. So
okay. Right, times for. Oh god, I'm gonna have to say something in the chat so I can split up the wall of dice rolls I've just done with the next wall of dice rolls on. Blah blah blah. This is attacks for everybody at the end of this round.
End of this round.
Well, every PC turn is a round now. Yeah.
Well,
2, 3.
okay, that's a lot
So
of 11
that
damages.
is. Yep. So Randall is 21 against Randall.
Oh my god.
21 to hit against Randall. 23 against Nerly. 20 against the turret. 16 against Haiku. 7 against Oro, and 6 against Nugget. So.
Oh, Mrs. Haiku hits the turret.
Okay. These are for Nerly.
yeah, I definitely
There's
take
so
damage.
much math. So Nerly, you're taking the grasping hands are attacking.
Okay.
So you are getting 5 points of damage and a strength saving throw, please.
Is that already reduced? Because I'm resistant to necrotic damage.
It's not reduced, so you can reduce it. You still have to make a saving throw, please. Randall got hit as well, so this is by skeletons, not hands. You get hit by. You take 11 points of damage. Last time, the 11 last time was a very high roll. This is an average roll.
Still 11.
The turret gets hit for 8 points of damage. Will the turret live to see its effects take place? Randall, you're up.
Okay.
Oh,
so
actually, I do apologize. I'd forgotten I had a trigger set for when Nerly does this shenanigans. This is for when Nerly does it. It's more of a she's going to kill a shit ton of skeletons and it's going to trigger the thing. As this spell lands and illuminates the ground, burning bone into dust, you see that the color of the light emanating out of the magical runes on the urn changes from a white to a brown.
Is it like
I
a
think
good
that's the
brown or a
shit
bad
light.
brown?
It's shit light.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, the big sickening radiance thing, does that look like it lingers, or is that like a strike? Or is that like a lingering effect? Because Randall won't know how that spell works.
Mm-hmm.
But what it looks like will change what he does.
Yeah, is it concentration? Is it a lingering? Because the text that you put in there doesn't actually say that it does.
But it also says creatures moving into it, which is...
Yeah.
Wait, my spell?
Yeah, what's its duration?
Oh, that's a good question. It doesn't say on there, does it? Here, let me look.
Well. Poop? Poop? Hi, Papaya.
Oh, that's probably because I had to hand enter this spell and didn't. So 1 second. I'm pretty sure it's persistent.
Yeah.
And it's impossible for me to fail a save for 2 points of damage. So let me just. Okay, let's see here. Sickening radiance. Boop.
I really like the idea of Kevin the Immortal Goblin, or Kevin the Rogue with the Goblin Arm Club.
Yeah,
not the Immortal Goblin.
It's up to 10 minutes that it lasts, by the way.
Okay, it's a concentration, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, in which case, I guess you need to make a. So you failed your strength saving throw.
Yeah, I did fail that.
So you've been held in place. Oh,
Since
no,
I
no,
have
she didn't.
resistance-
No, you're actually fine. You're actually fine with
Oh.
the strength saving throw. The DC's
Oh,
very
I
low.
really assumed that the DC would have
No,
been higher.
you're actually okay. 12 is the
Okay.
DC.
That's
But you do have to
hilarious.
make a Constitution saving throw for the damage you took.
Okay, my well, I guess I could actually technically. Well, no, I can't fail because it's a saving throw. Yeah, I have a +5. I only had to beat. Oh no, I guess you have to beat 10, don't you, minimum?
Mhm.
That's what it is. I was like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
literally can't fail actually, but that's a lie. I'm just haven't had to do a con save for a concentration check in so long. I forgot.
Especially one for 2 damage.
That's why I was like, I have a +5. I can't fail. Oh, JK, I'm silly. But I
Okay.
saved.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Randall, you're up. Sorry about that.
Okay, so
Good burn.
like, Randall is like mega ultra strong now, right?
Yes.
And the boots of spider climbing let him walk up walls and stuff, so they're like ultra grippy. So he has a lot of grip, a lot of traction.
Oh God, what's he doing? He's got a docks idea. You know that it's a docks idea. He's got that cheeky little grin on him.
No. So Randall would like to try and there's just like a line of skeletons everywhere, right? Because there's skeletons everywhere.
Pretty much
Randall's going to try and just push a whole line of skeletons straight into that area that Neil has just set up.
Oh my god.
Okay, all right. So consider that, I guess, a contested shove. You have your athletics.
Strength athletics.
Yeah.
I believe.
Mm-hmm. You beat them. You win. So you shove just a huge clump of skeletons directly into the light, and they all tumble back. And you push at least 9 skeletons in a big clump right into the light. But you notice that the luminous kind of beam from above seems to not do anything to them. They kind of just shrug it off, stand back up.
No, brown mode.
No.
What do you mean brown mode?
Brown mode.
It's clearly brown mode. It's resistant to light. Obviously.
Obviously.
It's not obvious. Okay. Well, that's
as you like note brown mode. You see that there is a kind of a crack in the structure of the urn itself, and it almost appears like the clay of the urn, like itself, has peeled away, broken off like a chunk, and there is a luminous light that looks like the urn itself on the inside, almost like the structural urn, the hard carapace of the urn is surrounding a light version of itself. It looks like something. It doesn't look like it's an immutable magical object. It looks like a kind of just like a normal urn on the outside.
okay. Good. So Randall's
Shove is a contested check. I did contest it. I just rolled very poorly. Don't worry.
So Randall's going to be like, the light, it doesn't do it anymore. It's not working. The skeletons are not dead in the light.
Shit.
Okay. We've got some attacks after Randall's. Do you want to move or do anything, Randall?
No, he'll just stay on the edge of the danger zone.
Yeah, it's definitely a danger zone. I got
At least for me.
Randall, 23 against Randall, 23 against Haiku, 19 against Nugget, 24 against Oro. That's a crit, actually. 20 against Nerly, and an 18 against the turret. Fucking hell, I rolled well!
Those are
Suspicious amount of 18s.
Those are really big. Wow. Okay, so that is...
I think Nerly would have, in any other circumstance, probably shielded again after getting swiped the last time, but I think she's a little distracted by her spell not working anymore.
So Nerly, you take 8 points of necrotic damage, which you can halve. Randall, you're getting attacked by skeletons. You take 10 points of damage. slashing, just in case you were curious. Nugget takes 9. Oro takes 12.
Can I
Haiku
uncanny
takes
dodge
8.
it?
You absolutely can, yeah.
Okay.
What type of damage?
Slashing. And the turret takes 7.
Numbers, numbers, numbers.
I think my chat's very delayed because I was just commenting when you asked if it was contested. I thought it was. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. My brain is delayed. Not your chat's not delayed. My brain's delayed. Okay. Cool.
No
Well,
strength
not
saves
cool,
this go?
but no. Well, you take a strength save. And a
I do?
concentration,
Okay.
a concentration check.
Yep.
You succeed. You succeed.
Nice.
The question is, do you want to succeed?
Ain't never gonna get me down. I don't know.
know.
I figured I had to wait until my turn to be like, why spell no work? And we could figure
Sure.
that out.
Okay.
So.
All right. Haiku, you're up.
Bonus action will just shoot out a jet of flames from the turret in just whatever direction there are most skeletons, if that's okay with you.
Okay. Yep. So that would be west.
West, yep.
That's a dex saving throw, isn't it?
Dex save DC 17, I want to say. Yes.
Okay. A gout of flame bursts and roils throughout the skeletal remains as they shamble towards you, but they seem unaffected.
Oh. Well, that's inconvenient. Well, the turret's useless, so as an action, we'll just detonate it.
You've served your purpose. Goodbye.
Yeah,
what kind of damage does it do?
I believe it's force, but let me check. Yeah, force damage. On a failed
Okay.
save,
Handy.
and they have to do a dex save, everything within 20 feet, 3d8 force damage on a failed save, or half on a successful one.
Can you roll your damage, please?
I certainly can. Wow.
Okay. As the turret erupts and in so doing destroys itself and decimates the area around it, you actually see bones flying everywhere. You've killed several, skeletal remains just flying up into the air. Swarms of bones fall to the ground, and you see that the outside of the urn cracks and shatters, and another piece of it falls off. The color changes.
Ooh, what to what color?
It is now a red light.
Just waiting for like yellow. Go
Is
through all
red
the
better
toilet
than
colours.
brown?
It depends what you're talking about.
Urn colors.
Randall, have you read a book
Okay.
about urn colors?
No.
I've read
Damn
some
it.
boring books, but okay, all right. So as the turret explodes, it sheds its earthly coil and is exploded in itself, dying and taking many skelly-bobs with it. That is a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4. God, that's a lot of damage. All right, that is not quite as many as Nerly's, but it's still a lot.
Lovely.
It's not a competition. It's fine.
It's not a competition. All right. Anything you want to say at the end of your turn?
It's red. It's turned red.
Oh god.
Does the does the light beam start working again now?
Nope.
Oh, that's awkward.
And with your post character attack, not a single person is hit. Wait, let me have a look. Nerdy, what's your AC?
It's already canon.
13, but if I see an attack this time, I'm not distracted, so I would shield again.
Okay, well, if you'd like to cast a shield, then you don't get hit.
Yeah, I shield
Uh,
18.
Otherwise, it was 15 against AC. Okay, so with that, the end of our turn, all of the skeletons that you have killed stand up.
Okay, good, great.
Swords, shields, whatever they've
I
got on their
see
body.
At least with like the explosion, there's like a gap, almost like a circle where there are no skeletons because they've been blown back.
Yeah, you would think that, wouldn't you? And yet somehow they still came out of the floor anew. We've had a BRB request, so let's have a BRB, shall we? If you guys want a bio break, etc., go for it. We'll continue our combat with the riveting damage type puzzle after a bit of a break. If you're new here, our breaks are as long as they need to be, usually not more than a couple minutes. As we go empty ourselves, do whatever we need to do. In the meantime, you can have the do good penis.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow.
Look at him go. Do
The
good.
do good penis is returned.
Ads have just started naturally as well. Beautiful. Natural, just like in the
Oh.
wild.
The do good penis is returned. Jack shouting, "It's red!" really just triggered my hunt reflexes.
Red.
Right. It's red, it's red! Be right back.
Well, chat. It's just you and I. I still got half my apple juice, so there's no need for me to leave. How is everyone? Tell me about your days, your weekends, your weeks, your months. Just unload on me. Is that a Willy pointing fingers? Yeah, it's the do good penis. It's no a penis, a motivational penis. That's what it is. Just telling you to do good. Do your best. Try your best. No one can ask any more of you than try your best, and that is all the do good penis is asking you to do. Just try your best. Apple juice, yeah, apple juice. Well, apple and elderflower is what it is specifically. The I've ascended above just apple juice. A long hard day of work, but I get to go home tomorrow. Wait, so you've been working on a Sunday, but also not at home? Jesus, papaya. The news, I wish my penis would do good, don't we all? So, that's the good this weekend. We had date night last night and watched the new Indiana Jones. Oh, date night. How is the new Indiana Jones? If you could sum it up, spoiler free, in like 7 words or less. I've been working on a Sunday. Did you mention you were working today? I can't remember. You mentioned the other day, and if you have, I've completely forgotten. I apologise. Single malt apple juice or blended apple juice? That's too technical an apple juice question for my liking. I just drink the stuff. Can't live up to the 1 of 3, but much better than 4. Much better than... It's not difficult to get much better than 4. Some throwbacks to older stories. That's nice. I will never plan to watch it in the cinema, but I'll watch it like when it inevitably comes on Disney Plus, I would imagine. I don't know, I probably didn't mention it. No, I think we were too busy complaining at you being so casual and last minute about you going away for 3 weeks. Discuss what you were doing today.
What the fuck? I'll come back to the chat, and the chat is it's like Buddy Christ, but it's a penis.
Oh, we've had a lovely chat.
Oh, it is a Willy pointing fingers, yeah.
Don't worry, Mutt is dead, nobody cares. Just pretend like the 4th film didn't happen.
What the fuck? Oh, are you talking about Indiana Jones?
Indiana Jones, yeah.
Right.
Played by Shia LaBeouf. Before he, descended.
Had a date night last night and watched the new Indiana Jones. Oh, I'm glad you had a date night. I hope the film was not terrible.
Yeah, well, that wasn't. That was their nickname, Nath. The big thing is like their actual name is Henry Jones Jr. or some shit like that.
I'm not sure I've ever actually watched a full Indiana Jones film, I'll be honest.
The originals are excellent. First and third one, particularly.
I've watched bits of one of them.
Well, actually watching them back in modern times, they've certainly aged.
Oh no.
They've certainly aged.
That doesn't surprise me. Yeah,
I used to
no.
go see Five Nights at Freddy at the cinema. I'm probably nearing the end of the time I can do that.
Has it been out for long?
Like Halloween, it came out. You can only
Oh,
stay around for like 3 or 4 weeks nowadays, I don't know.
It takes a lot for me to actually want to go to the cinema.
Yeah, it's true.
Punching Nazis will never age badly.
Oh,
Now
right.
curious about Cleopatra's butt plug, excuse me?
Yeah, the majestic space chicken. Indiana Jones could be searching for Cleopatra's butt plug, and it would be better than Crystal Skull,
Oh, oh yeah.
which is an accurate statement.
I'm trying to think of the last film I watched now. I'm not a big film. Well, I guess I'm
We
a
watched
I'm a
Barbie.
medium film watcher. Well, yeah, we did watch Barbie. Yeah. If I watch a film, it's usually like I have it on in the background whilst I'm doing something else, and I'm not really paying much attention to it.
You watch the D&D film at the cinema?
Yeah,
We watched Mario as well.
I still
Mario.
I still haven't seen that.
it's good.
Oh, yeah.
I've still not seen any of them.
Oh, I want to plan us just sitting together and watching it. I want that to be a thing. I want one day we take D&D off and we just sit we just sit and watch the film together.
Watch
Oh.
party.
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
Indiana Jones was inconsequential to the Ark of the Covenant movie. Oh, isn't that a called The Big Bang Theory? Didn't they have a whole thing about Indiana
Yeah.
Jones, and if Indiana Jones wasn't around, it would still be the same film?
The ending would always be the same.
It's quite funny though. Apart from maybe there would be fewer antiques in museums or something, maybe.
Yeah, that's the gist of it, is that he had absolutely no impact on the story whatsoever because they would have just taken the thing away and then melted.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well.
Except, yeah, I guess he probably would have stolen fewer artifacts. Now you're making me think of all the British Museum memes
Yeah.
I've seen recently.
Okay.
My favorite one being the people holding like the backpack up and the other guy like pushing the Leaning Tower of Pisa down into the backpack because of like forced perspective of a picture.
Yeah.
The caption of like nobody, the British Museum.
Yeah, I've
stunning
seen the
tower in
same thing.
backpack.
Yeah.
So good.
I like that one. I like that. Okay, right. Turret's gone.
Yeah,
Noted.
You
agreed.
agree? Okay.
Easy
All
come,
right.
easy go.
I need Jenny to say some words. Say a sentence for me, Jenny.
Pee pee poo poo.
Excellent.
Okay.
Is that important? Or you
Your microphone just suddenly had like a really low frame for like input. It was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just be transmitting all the time for no reason. And then I was worried that it needed some like a reminder of what your
Oh.
voice levels were.
It needed calibration.
Yeah, it's fine now.
Oh, I muted and unmuted, so maybe it's just fucking with that. I don't know.
It's cool.
Pee-pee.
All right. Pee poo poo. Top of the turn order. We are now on red urn mode, and the sickening radiance is doing nada. But the huge explosion was effective. Nugget, Oro.
I'll be honest. Me and Nugget are going to be doing the same things that we always do. on the
Okay.
streets.
Mm-hmm.
Try to take over the world.
Try to shake over the world
Keep
with
it
a
real.
flame tongue. Oh, I'm gonna use a point of
Ooh.
luck.
Okay, do it.
That's probably a good idea.
That's a hit.
Ooh, yes.
So as you slice and dice, you notice that the flames of your flame tongue, the sword, appear to be effective at eradicating skeletons, and you see that it starts to burn through their remains. You see rotten flesh, seared and charred, and you see that the bones do crack under the pressure of your flaming weapon.
Flames are working again. Flames are working. Flames are working.
Oh, now they
Flame
work.
on.
Flame on.
Do I get a sneak attack?
You do. A nugget next year.
10.
Lovely.
Dagger.
Okey-dokey.
15.
Okay, so the dagger's not doing anything.
Okay. Does it just like kind of like move off the bone? Like it doesn't.
As you're like, yeah, well, you're landing your blows, like you're definitely not missing.
Yeah.
But you just note that there's like almost as your blade comes into contact with the skeleton, you almost see like a shimmer, like a light shimmer of red that kind of coats the bone, just for a fraction of a second, and you see that your weapon doesn't appear to do any damage.
Okay.
Although, as you're doing so, you're gonna, you're throwing skeletons around. They're getting cast about the place, but they're just kind of getting right back up again afterwards.
Okay.
Okay.
Biting with Nugget.
Okay. Same thing. Nugget is finding it difficult to find any purchase, and these skeletons are trying to just getting right back up after they're knocking them down and biting them into pieces. They're just kind of shrugging it off.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm going to stay here.
Okie dokie. You said your piece, Nerdy. You note that your spell is doing nada.
Yeah. Is the thing still glowing red?
It is still glowing red.
And I'm watching over at my circle, seeing it doing nothing, so I can presumably see like what everybody else is up to, right?
Thanks,
Or no?
Haiku. You've just reminded the teachers that there was homework. As everyone needs to be
always one.
attacked.
I just can't help but brown nose.
Brown was last
Red.
turn.
Nerly, that's a 14 against AC.
She's getting. Oh wait, I haven't had my turn yet. My shield
Yeah.
is still up.
Technically still
So
up.
it's still
She's fine.
18.
Randall, it's 16 against AC.
I didn't attack
rude.
anything technically, so yeah.
Sorry?
That's good.
Yeah.
I just technically didn't attack anything. So.
Yeah.
I was reading what Nave said. Ignore me.
Haikyu's getting proper karma for this though, because it's a crit against Haiku.
Well,
20.
What number is that?
20.
20?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll
it's-
cast shield.
Oh no, so it's the value is 24, but you got critted, so it's you got
Oh.
20.
Well, it doesn't matter. I
It's
do
a
not-
crit, so it always hits anyway, right?
Yeah. Nugget, 23 against DC and 16 for Oro.
My AC is 16. That means it hits, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
So all of you guys are within skeletons, apart from Nerly. Nerly, that was a miss against Nerly, so everyone else is skeleton attacks.
Oh wait, a shove as an attack. A shove as an attack. I have 17 AC. Fuck you.
Okay, well,
Thank you, Adam.
doesn't hit you then. Everyone else. That's okay. That's Haiku.
Oh wait, it might not be fuck you. It might be fuck me because it might be attack with your Kenzo weapon. I suspect it probably is. I think I
Yeah.
might have got too excited.
Oh no! It's back
Oh.
on. It's back on. Fuck Randall. Haiku, you take
Oh.
14 points of slashing damage. Nugget
Why
takes
is
10
it
points
not
of slashing
necrotic?
damage, and Oro takes 10 points of slashing damage.
I'm gonna half it.
Randall takes 10 points.
I can never remember what the stupid skill is called either to look it up.
Hi,
Hi,
Georgie.
Peter.
Hey.
It's agile parry.
Right, at the top of the turn order then. Or not top of the turn order. The next turn, Nerly.
Okay. I'm struggling to decide whether Neurali would be able to put this together and would have noticed what was going on with Oro's attacks. With
Okay.
all of the skeletons and everything, do I have a clear view of Oro's whirling dervish of fire?
You would have seen, or you would have heard her say, "Flame on!"
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe, or
and-
it probably would have made like a sound if the other ones weren't working, like a like a.
Yeah.
Because Oro
Yeah.
yelled about the fire working, right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
She said,
I'm
"Flame
gonna
on."
message you something really quick, Tom, and you
Okay.
tell me whether you think this is Katie or Neurally acceptable levels.
Okay.
Or we're getting some Katie/Neurally bullshit.
We'll see.
I also like the fact that Haiku has necrotic damage
One
reduction
time I
now.
change it. The one time I've changed it.
And now
Come to me.
any of the necrotic hits.
And the turret kept getting an attack roll of exactly 18 against them. Like some kind of thing happening against me here. I'm sensing. Putting the pieces together.
I think Nori would have figured that out. Yeah.
Okay. So after Oro's like, the fire's working again, Neurally's like, maybe it's red because we're supposed to use fire. And that's why this isn't working anymore. And now I'm just going to test whether, because I don't have any fire, unfortunately, but I have Sacred Flame, which is radiant. She's gonna test whether radiant damage is no longer working, like because she's used it or because like it's not what's really effective right now.
Mhm.
But I don't want to use a spell if it's not gonna work. So I'm gonna Sacred Flame, but I am gonna go ahead and spend a sorcery point to twin it.
Okay.
There's gonna be 2 gouts of Sacred Flame that come flying out.
Okie dokie. Oh, no gift for Sacred Flame. We use it so
There
frequently.
should be. Wait, hold on. There it goes.
There we go.
I'm expecting a windmill exploding.
That would have been really funny if I hadn't decided to go with the Sailor Moon theme.
Okay. So that is.
I don't know
as
why I rolled a
these-
second time. That was silly. It's just twinned.
The radiant flame comes down from the heavens and unfortunately just kind of like bounces off and surrounds the skeletons, and you can kind of see their hateful eyes and their unhinged jaws. They're flapping around coming towards you looking for hateful kills.
Yep.
Not phased by your sacred flames.
That's unfortunate. Then I'm going to. God, do I even have anything that's not radiant?
Let's put you in a fight against some angels.
What'd you say? Got to fight against some angels.
Why would we be fighting angels? That doesn't make sense.
Okay. Ooh, do I want to test?
Next game, I'm taking you to Sigil, the city that's filled with all sorts of people, and they're not necessarily all good. Some of them are angel.
I don't want to go there.
I'm gonna spend 2 more sorcery points in the spirit of testing things, and I'm gonna cast Blight as a bonus action because the other ones were cantrips and this is a spell, and see if necrotic works.
Okie dokie.
God, it's not letting me click from there. Hold on, 1 moment. Are you not
Classic
clicking
roll 20,
there?
am I right?
There it goes.
Okay. So
Did it
as
work?
you
Yeah, there
you cast your blight, necromantic energy washes over a creature of your choice. You see that it really does wash over it, and unfortunately has no effect.
Okay, so I'm suddenly useless. That's good.
I think we're about to have the same story. Don't worry.
Yeah. I'm struggling a bit, and that's the end of her turn. I'm fine though.
Okie dokie.
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
End of your turn. Everyone gets
Yeah.
attacks.
Come on, necrotic.
I have 2 rounds left.
The type of damage that you take depends on where you're stood and how many skeletons are around you. Randall's 16 against your AC.
Nope. Oh no, that
Uh,
is 15.
Haiku,
yeah.
that's a 10 against AC.
Nope.
Nugget, that's a 14 against AC.
Nope.
Oro, it's a 6. Nerdy, it's a 12.
So it's
Nope.
just me then.
Just you. Okay, you take 8 points of damage. Just you. Just you. And it's your turn.
Ow.
Feeling good?
So having seen and heard what's going on, Randall is not really expecting anything to work.
Yeah.
So he is going to try something dumb, which because it's like my weapons are doing nothing. Like Oro just like slashed everything out of them, and only the flame part did stuff. So it like walking staff's probably not going to do anything else. So instead, I want to try and throw. I want to try and throw some more skeletons near Haiku, because I know Haiku has like flame weapons and like AoE stuff.
So you wanna
Haiku nearby. So there's a
Okay.
denser zone of
Running away
skeletons.
from me is one thing, but actively chucking more enemies towards me is
Yeah, but
a
so you
whole new level.
You can attack more at once. It's efficiency.
Can you do
a hold here?
contested shove, please? So go for an athletics roll. Yeah, you're fine. I rolled a 10.
Like,
you
Can I just
Here,
back them back straight away?
only if it's a flaming bat.
Okay, so you're gonna. Can you show me whereabouts you're moving in order to do that? Because there is a big beam of radiant.
So I think it would be like stepping, like grabbing one to above, and then kind of like swinging them around. So moving out like this way a bit and
Okay,
swinging them that way, and then like throwing them. It's sort of into the sickening radiance that way.
Oh, okay. So you want to throw them into the circle as opposed to
Yeah,
down.
so like
Okay.
like they're like around here. Sort of.
Yeah. Okay, I'm totally with that. So you've successfully shoved. We'll say you shoved another additional 9 skeletons into the field. And what I will say is that gives the skeletons disadvantage on their saving throw against your any flamethrower related attacks if you choose to use them, and it clumps them up.
Get him,
Nice.
Haiku.
For shame if my turret was destroyed itself in a previous turn.
Oh yeah, you can't even do your flame.
I
Just summon another one. You can do that, right?
That's fine, right? Right. Okay,
You've got
cool.
loads of flame attacks, right? That's what Randall believes.
Okay.
With how much you set stuff on fire, like that is a core belief from Randall.
Honestly, that's
fair
fair.
enough.
Yeah.
And then I would like to use a bonus action
Yeah.
to clasp the Constal Talisman and activate the Boon of Healing, which I haven't used for
Smart.
ages.
Yeah. Good call.
Which gives me a 1d8 of healths.
Good, because we're about to start rolling attacks.
Mhm.
That is a 13 against Haiku's AC. That's a miss. 15 against Nugget.
Nope.
22 against Oro. 22 against Nurli. 15 against Randall.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Yep.
Okay.
I think I've been hit every single round.
So it's going to be hands against Randall since you've knocked everyone away. So that's Randall. You take 9 points of damage and a strength saving throw, please, that you will pretty much guarantee to save against.
Why do you have to say that?
Same again.
That's nearly as low as I could roll.
That is actually a fail. All right, you're actually
Does
held
anyone
in
in
place.
chat have a D6?
I've got one, but I don't want to give it to him.
That's fair enough.
Nurli is swiped by some hands and takes a grand total of 2 points of damage.
So 1 point damage, or did you already reduce it?
No, 1 point of damage, but you will have to make a concentration saving there anyway. What was that?
Can I give Randall my d6?
Sure.
Have it. Run, Randall,
Oh!
run.
Oh,
I
okay.
failed
Hold
the
Randall
con
down.
save.
So Randall now is Randall now is not restrained, but that one number beneath the concentration saving throw means that the
Wait.
Oh.
Wait. Wait,
Wait.
I need a sound clip that so that we have two different versions of the weighing.
I'm not even gonna measure that because that I know I'm not within 30 feet of Nelly. Sorry.
Oh no, she's so far away. Oh no, the flash of
Oh, no.
inspiration. Oh.
Oh.
I
Oh, I
could
could have used that for
save
Randall
this.
as well.
You
You could have
only
used it for
D6.
Randall, and then the D6 could have gone to Katie, and she only needed a 1.
Kitty, take my D6, please.
Go.
Okay, I can do that.
Hey, Evan.
Wow. Yay.
Okay, all right. The beam of the plume of light from the stars above does remain. Wow, that was fucking
Roller coaster.
It
yeah,
was
it was
messy,
a roller
but-
coaster. All right, so now it's Haiku's turn.
No strength save for me, or are they grabbing at me too?
No, they are grabbing at you. Strength save, please.
Okay, just checking.
You're fine.
Doing really well. That's not gonna last. With a -1, I've rolled 2 really great strength saves.
You rolled so much better than me, and you have a negative one.
Okay, Haiku.
Right, I will use a spell slot to summon another cannon. This time it'll
Okay.
be tiny, so there'll be no turret, it'll just be in my hand.
Yeah.
So that's my action done.
hmm
I do feel like they kind of have to. And now they're gonna,
Setting it up for you.
as their bonus action, will flamethrower the pile of skeletons Randall has so kindly piled in front of me.
Okay, all right. So that's going to be a disadvantage for them on their saving throw.
Dex DC 17.
Yeah. That is a fail. Can you draw the plume for me, please?
I'd love to, but I still don't have access to the cone feature.
Oh, no cone for you. Cone, it's a 45-degree angle, 15 feet, right?
I could just like animate it. Oh well, there we are. Yeah,
There? Is that where you're doing it?
yeah. I think that's where Randall popped them.
Okay. So I'll roll 2 saves then. Both of them fail. That was a disadvantage as well. So that's 14 points of damage that you've done in 2 different places. To a grand total of about 18 skeletons as they erupt in flame and fall to the ground.
Yeah, get him, Haiku.
Haiku begrudgingly thanks Randall.
Drop more?
Come on,
I can
you've
throw
never
some
played
more.
sports? It's called an assist. You set, you spike.
Okay. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
I can't move really, can I?
You can move, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, if you move into the circle, you'll take radiant damage, but if you move anywhere else, you'll be right.
only I'd set my thing to be radiant damage, not necrotic. So just walked in.
Oh,
Yeah.
Skeletons are doing necrotic to me over here, so you know.
Yeah, maybe I'll just walk over to Nerly and try and get hit.
So you're taking necrotic damage from the hands. So the skeletons with the swords are doing slashing damage. The necrotic damage is coming from the hands. So anywhere that there is a slight, fewer skeletons, there are hands instead.
Oh, so there's that block to my left and that block below me and that block above me.
To your left is very many skelly boys.
Oh, I thought there was a hand one.
Oh, you mean the actual 5 square feet? Sorry.
Yeah.
If you saw on the GM layer, I have 3x3 squares drawn over everything, so I can determine what's taking damage. So when you said block, my brain was like, no, that is still filled with zombies. You mean actual square that is there.
Yeah.
You'd be adjacent to them. So you want to be in a square that I can see that has fewer skeletons in overall. For example, where Frodo is stood.
Yeah. That'd be too meta-y, so I'm just gonna stand still.
Okay.
also
could do
you
it.
take a
Haiku
shit
wouldn't.
ton of radiant damage.
Yeah.
Yes, you would take a lot of radiant damage if you were over there by Frodo. Okay.
I'm
And your
scared to
turn.
let the spell down in case radiant damage starts working again.
Yeah.
But
You would have to change the damage type somehow.
Imagine
Yeah,
all the
gosh.
brown light damage would have meant though. What does brown correspond to in terms of damage?
What kind of damage did you do?
Off?
Force maybe would have been brown, yeah.
Okay.
Dang.
Uh,
I don't have any fire. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna do something. No, I'm gonna heal.
Kill
Frodo.
Frodo.
That's what I'm gonna do.
all right. 6 against Haiku, 16 against Randall. Is that a hit?
Yes.
21,
I'm not used to getting hit every single round.
21 against Nurley.
Yep, that hits.
20 against Oro, 14 against Nugget.
At this point, Nurley has stopped shielding because even when she's taking damage, it's been so minuscule that she's not wasting the spell slots at this
I'm
point.
really looking forward to you suddenly taking loads of damage.
I mean, even if it's a high number.
10 points of damage. Yeah, to Nurley.
So it's another 5.
For Haiku, it was a miss, right?
Yes.
Okay. Randall, it was a hit, and that's hands. So that's 8 points of necrotic damage for Randall. The other hits they were against Oro and Nugget, right?
Nuggets didn't hit, but Oro hit.
Okay. Oro, that is a 15 damage against Oro.
Are we halving lower?
You can half it.
Yeah, we have.
If you're gonna uncanny dodge it, you can.
Yeah, always.
Okay. Right, and it's your turn.
Oh, same thing again, sweetie. Hitting them with the flames.
Is it the
gangster?
Is it the what is it that you want to hit with the flames? Skeletons?
Or is there an or?
Maybe.
Dox has worked it out.
Randall? hit
Not so
Randall?
much.
You can hit Randall. Yeah, if you want to hit Randall. He's only got 7 health left.
But maybe that's it. Who knows?
You could be hit
I think
Randall.
that's it. Oh no, I don't. Hold on, let me just take my 7 damage. I don't think I get it right now, so I'm just going to continue on as normal.
That's okay. It's all right.
Okay.
I'm being snide, I guess.
Okay. Love that. Same time. Oh my god, I used a point of
Oh,
luck.
okay.
21.
Okay. Let's get the fire damage out there, baby. You know roll your sneak attack on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Randall might not get a chance to tell you either.
Oh, Jesus.
You're actually doing a shit ton of damage with the. Well, I say you're doing a shit ton of damage. You and Haiku are doing a lot of damage. With the fire.
How much damage has Randall done?
Lots of assists. KDA is heavily in the assists. Okay. Right. Lovely. Loads of extra damage to the sneak attack there. Slashing was mitigated.
I'm gonna get Nugget. Wait, slashing. So fire still worked, but slashing didn't.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nugget's gonna just bite on my turn.
Okay.
And then, whilst we're still on my turn, I'm gonna ask Randall. Randall, do you want Nugget to pick you up? You don't look so great.
Yeah, please.
Okay. And on Nugget's turn, I'm gonna get a Nugget to pick Randall up, so they're higher than the skeletons can reach.
Absolutely.
Whatever that
I'm
is.
going to allow that 100%. Nugget swoops over, grabs Randall, and just drags him into the sky. How far do you want to go?
How far can the skeletons reach?
5 feet.
Oh, I don't want to have to do math here. It's just high enough that he won't get hit from the skeletons, whether that's 10 feet or 15 or
So
whatever.
he'll be 15 feet off the ground.
Take me to the
Okay, Nugget goes towards the urn then.
Inside or outside of the big circle of?
Oh,
no,
shit,
it's gone
no.
now, isn't it? Because you failed. No, you
No,
added your
'cause they
extra
gave
dice.
me-
Don't take me to the urn. Don't take me to the urn. Abort! Abort!
I'll take you a bit closer to the urn. Nugget says
Yeah,
in
okay.
Scottish, in bat.
Which only Oro can understand.
That's Scottish.
You gotta have to move yourself wherever you
Oh,
want to
sorry.
be around it.
I'm plotting
Okay.
the next bit.
Yeah.
So the attacks come out, but not against Nugget or Randall this time.
Mhm.
So that is a 13 against Nerly, 14 against Haiku, 17 against Oro.
Yep.
Yeah, that hits.
Misses.
Okay, so that is a 6 against Nerly. Necrotic. This is a 7 against Oro. I've rolled really low on all of my attacks and damage against Jenny in this fight, and it feels like, unconscious favoritism. And it is. That's all it is.
I thought it was conscious favoritism.
Okay. What's Nerdy going to do?
I'm gonna move 10 feet this direction. And I'm going to cast a distant healing spell. One sorcery point for that. Yeah. And I'm gonna upcast a Cure Wounds to... God, I keep forgetting one. Let me click from there. Okay. We're gonna do... Look at my spells real quick. I'm gonna regret it, but I'm gonna do a 3rd level. Yeah. I didn't regret it.
Oh, no regretty here.
No regretty spaghetti. Okay. And then... I don't have any fire damage. I just don't have any. I just don't have anything. Okay.
Fresh air.
Can Oro shout something else on her turn?
Sure.
Do we all have torches still?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
I do have a torch. How long would it take for me to grab a torch and light it? I don't think I've ever done that mechanically in a combat.
See, to get a torch out, I'm saying this as someone you don't really use torches as a group.
I have
really.
9 of them.
You use the light spell a lot.
Yeah.
We're in a pretty dark area, but you've not really been using torches. Is that fair to say? Yeah. So I can say as a free action, you can get out the torch. Let's say a bonus action if you want to light it.
Okay. Then with the free action, I grab a torch, and with my bonus action, I light it. And I have a torch. I thought about that, but I didn't want Docs to die, so I figured.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Okay, torch is out. Fantastic.
So I'll have that for next turn, and I am gonna. Man, do I want to drop the thing? Does anyone have fire at a distance?
Would Randall have shouted anything about the big beam of light in the sky?
No.
Well, you kind of did because you were like, go towards the urn, and then, oh wait, no, don't go towards the urn.
Yeah, I don't actually go into the circle. That's because I forgot there was a big beam of light there.
Yeah, maybe.
The suspicion of what's going on, because Nerly's been sitting there trying to figure out why her magic's not working. But I feel bad after having taken the dice to save it. I probably should have just let it fail before, but I didn't. But I do see Randall heading that way, so I'm going to drop this spell. You can delete the circle. Well, or you can hide the circle if you want, because I might cast it again, I guess. We'll see what happens.
Guess we'll see what happens. Give me the circle, roll 20. Give it to me. Give me the circle, roll 20.
Let me click it.
No, I won't do it.
Wait, are you telling me
actually, I
roll
need
20
to make a
UI
con
is not
save
intuitive?
anyway. There we go. Actually, I didn't have to think about dropping it. I forgot to roll the con save for the last damage I took. So
Oh, okay. Well, it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah. It's gone, but I have a torch.
All right, and your turn is over. So
Yep.
some
Oh,
attacks
I want to
coming.
move back to where I was. So boop.
Feel
Now my
free.
turn is over.
Okay, just hands for you then.
Mhm.
Against yourself, against Haiku, against Oro. That is a nat 1 against Nurali, a 21 against Haiku, and 19 against Oro.
We rolling fumbles for them?
No.
Okay, that's fair.
No.
We're not doing hits, crits, and fumbles for enemies anyway.
That's right.
So that is this for these two. 7 for Haiku, 14 for Oro. Points of damage. Oro, obviously, you can half it with your Uncanny Dodge if you want to use that. And Roll 20 is the big bad
Yeah.
evil guy of this campaign.
That would be so funny.
Okay, Randall, you're up.
Yep. So now the big radiant thing has dropped.
It's gone. Yeah.
Mhm.
Randall is gonna like swing, holding onto Nugget to swing forward, and then like release, cool backflip, obviously, land right next to the jar,
Uh huh.
and then hand into the bag of holding, whip
Shit,
out something that was picked up a long time ago. Single match.
Oh shit.
Strike it and just drop it into the jar.
I'm gonna give you a point of inspiration for that because that's sick as fuck. As you do the fucking backflip shit, you fall out of the sky, whoosh, drop the fire into the urn. It erupts, and as it does, flame gouts pour out of it, and the light changes color. I'm gonna roll this because if I choose it, it's gonna be funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, interesting. All right. It changes color to a lilac.
I know what
Oh,
that is.
that's bad. That's probably really bad.
I think I can actually help again now.
I don't even have the spell that I think it is anyway, so that's not going to be a problem.
Okay.
Are we saying we should have really kept it its current colour?
Look.
Haiku's making a list in their head of like
It's
grievances against Randall in the past hour.
Oh, just the past hour. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Don't give Tom your D6s, Totu. What the fuck?
Totu. Oh my god.
Okay, we're running out of time on this campaign, or this not campaign, this encounter. So anything else you want to do?
What the fuck?
We're just like, huh?
Why would you say that?
I trip over my words a lot. Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't want to go on the list again.
You say that
Okay.
like you're no longer on the list, Evan. You stay on the list forever. You don't get off it.
Straight.
This is why I like picking up random shit that seems to have no purpose. That's good. Wait, I can use to like. Wait, what? Wait, I can use to like change the color of the flame. Does the roll change the color if it gets like
You
added to a
rolled.
roll?
You technically
I did roll.
rolled.
I did roll.
You did roll. That's a roll.
Oh,
All
you're saying
rolls can be added to.
could we add to the d6 that I rolled to see what
You might have to
is
modulo it, but yeah.
all right. Do I have a d6 or is no one?
No,
giving
you
me
don't have a
d6?
D6.
Does someone want to add?
Flames.
Someone else want to use one of yours to add to mine, or what's?
We don't
what's the
have a
deal?
D6.
Oh, you're all out of d6s.
Yeah. Well,
But
there's
somebody
isn't
could
there
bring
one-
me
back.
one.
Someone could feasibly do it. Yes.
Wait, isn't there one claimed but not assigned to someone though?
No.
As there.
No, that was just a command. Okay.
I think Junie was just figuring out what the D6s do.
Oh.
There we go. Nafe gave us one. Thank you, Nafe.
What do we want to do with the d6?
I only have one spell that I think matches that damage, so I'm fine with us adding that number to make it go through the cycle or subtracting or however we want to do it to change the outcome.
Okay.
if we roll a 3, it's
Roll
gonna be
me a number. Roll me a number.
Who's rolling?
1d6.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
3 is the worst roll. 6 is
Ooh.
probably.
Oh.
It depends if.
Unless there are 6 damage types and it just loops
Yeah.
back round to the same
Well,
one.
if you rolled a d6, yeah, that's why a 3 is also bad. And a 3 is no,
It
that's 6 is-
changes
Yeah.
to a gold.
Money? We have to throw money at them?
It's like radiant.
Oh.
Anything else when you do your turn?
Oh,
I don't think this was whose turn was this? Was
It's
it
Randall's.
me.
Randall's.
Randall's
Okay.
dropping the flame in there.
Does it count? I assume that counts as what, an action to throw shit in a.
I'd say that's a free action.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but
okay.
you can like a interaction, like an object interaction, you can do every turn.
All right.
It's just like a little
And the rest of it's moving.
match.
I'm just gonna try hitting one
Okay,
and just see what happens. I'm just gonna give it a quick old whack,
a quick old whack.
and the skeleton too.
Oh,
Oh no!
Plus 11.
You've just been given a
What's
D6.
worse is that number
so
still hits their
freaking
AC.
Oh my
because you rolled a 1, you fail. So table, please.
You do have a point of inspiration.
Yeah, but I only just got that.
I know. Okay, roll your
Six.
Put it in my
Roll
pocket.
D100.
Wait,
Wait, that's
not
good on the
Oh, that's good.
That's
Yeah,
good.
That's
nothing
good on
unusual
the
That's a
happens.
tails.
good on the bad table, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want high on the bad table, and I think you want low on the good table.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Depends
No,
on
you want high on the good table and
and high
low
on the bad table. As well.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's bad. I think 98 is really bad for the bad table because that's the most powerful things on it.
No, the fumbled table, 81 to 100 is nothing unusual happens.
Oh,
It's when you roll
okay.
low on the bad table. Like 1
Okay.
is literally like you're disarmed, you're stunned for 2 rounds, you critically hit yourself. Like,
You
It's
trip
bad.
over and die.
yeah,
Oh,
basically. It's called seppuku.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, that does sound bad.
Yeah.
Pretty hard to do with a walking staff. My
Oh,
phone
dear.
fell out of my pocket, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
You
Definitely
forget
a new one
our
now.
Doom Animal Crossing crossover where we made somebody fall backwards, bum first onto sticks. So you can do some pretty bad damage if you do it just right.
Jesus. It goes in the right place. All right.
Find the right
Okay.
weak spot.
You
Anything's possible.
find what? So nothing happens. Is because you rolled a 98. Nothing happens.
Yep.
You successfully do a lot of extremely cool quarterstaff Kenzai moves, but you just miraculously miss everything around you.
Kind of
Unfortunately,
ruins the whole, backflip. Cool bit.
I mean, the rest of it was neat. I mean, there's a big it's almost like it was a cinematic moment for the sake of cinema. Do you know what I mean? Like you fell out
Okay.
the sky, you dropped the flame in, a huge bout of flame, and then you just did like a fucking preparedness, like I'm getting ready to go. And it looked like it was you meant to do a cool flare, but we all know that you were trying to hit.
Well, I also have another attack.
Okay.
And I'm going to do that strike as well. Very important, so that I have 17 AC.
Okay, all right.
Nice.
17 AC now. This is all bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Rando's not expecting this to work based on,
It's not doing a lot, but it's cool. That's what it is.
and it gets me extra AC, so it's even more cool.
Mm-hmm. Right, which is helpful because it's now the end of your turn and you're on the ground again.
On the ground.
So Haiku's 21 against Haiku. It is a 12 against Oro, 15 against Nerly, 9 against Randall.
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, that is fucking hell. A 3 against Nerly.
So a 1.
I'm rolling so bad. I'm rolling so bad against you. Who else did I hit?
You've had a couple of good rolls. The thing is, I'm just taking half damage the whole time.
I've been
for
rolling
free,
well.
so.
It's just not against you. Specifically against you, I've been failing. Who else did I hit? Sorry,
Not me.
not you. Haiku, I definitely hit.
Yes.
You just didn't want to say anything.
Oh, it's all right.
Oh,
I said it.
now you don't want to be that. I
I rolled a 4, and that's with the lowest possible number that I could have rolled against Haiku.
That's 4 damage.
Yeah,
It will be remembered.
and it's your turn. Big Walmart skeleton Wen. Thoughts? Agree?
Agreed.
Shall I bring that in now?
No.
Should that be who should that be? Should that be James Bone? Should it be Bucket? Humpty Dumpty? Dr. McCoy?
I think it should be John Bon Jovi.
Yeah,
I like connected to the. I like that as a name.
like the idea that name was just in another language and the translation is a little rough because they're
Hey.
bones, so it's like ancient. Connected to the what? We've lost the last part of their name.
Okay. Right. We are on Haiku's turn.
I don't think Haiku can achieve anything.
Oh. You don't know that.
If you can dream it.
I
Sorry.
simply don't think it's possible.
Napoleon Bonaparte.
I can't do nothing really, so. Let's toss out a shatter.
Oh. I like a shatter. That's force damage, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hokey cokey. Where are you
Again,
popping it?
I just the most dense cluster of skeletons within 60 feet.
You see that the force definitely goes off. You can see bits of like grass and dirt go flying around the place, but the skeletons themselves seem unmoved by your spell.
Well, I might as well whip the flamethrower out from a bonus, so I'll give it a go.
Like out of flame, shoots out, licks at the bones, and sears them, but does not damage them.
Not damage them.
Whoops.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Oh yeah, shatter is thunder damage, not
Oh, thunder damage. Okay.
Well, I don't think that
Sorry.
changes the outcome.
I don't know. It does say thunder damage right there. I'm just nothing in here.
Nothing in here.
Haiku's just gonna run.
Okay.
Run away.
Just gonna run in a straight line.
Towards us? Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say anything?
No. All from the run, just eye contact with Randall.
All right.
Giving him
We
the stink eye.
are on the final round.
Mm.
Nugget, top of the turn order. But
Could we have
first,
another bio?
skeletons.
Sorry.
Yeah,
We absolutely can.
Yeah, I never had mine last time.
Should we do it? I didn't need one.
I didn't need one, but
Did
now
you
I
even go
do.
for a try?
I had like half my apple juice left. I'm gonna down it.
You didn't even go for a try. All right, okay. Well, in this case, since we're at the top of the turn order, let's go for a bio break just for Jack. Nobody else. But I will give everyone a break to step up and stretch their legs or do a little dance, whatever they want to do. Let's get the do good penis out. This time it's going to be the one without the hands.
Oh, what a treat.
Oh no, it's so hard to balance.
Well, there you go. Oh, lovely.
It's the do good penis.
You're going to get
Do
ads
good.
as well.
Oh,
Enjoy
good
your
time.
non-natural ads.
Hello. I'm confused. I thought it was telling us. Yeah, no, the do good penis does tell us to do good. It's just, the do good penis is its own separate entity. It doesn't matter if you have your own penis or not. Oh, okay.
Plus, if you don't have one, you can always buy one.
Exactly. And if you do have one, you can also buy one.
It's true. Capitalism doesn't discriminate.
I also noticed that, Papaya.
I'm just never the first one back.
I'm just quick. It's easy when you
But
don't wash your hands.
Oh yeah, okay, that's good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that'll
I
do
was
it.
gonna make a joke, but it wasn't gonna be about not washing your hands. It was gonna be like, speaking of. We're talking about penises? About buying penises? Yes, we were.
Yeah.
Which is definitely an interesting way for me to have phrased it, but you know what? It is what it is. And it's not wrong.
Oh, I thought it was a perfectly acceptable way of phrasing it.
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly accurate.
Someday I'm gonna figure out how to make Discord not somehow take the weirdest angle of my camera. Because it's only on Discord that it's always like super to the side. And
Oh.
like this on my stream is like
Centered.
straightforward, like zoomed in, like you can only see like part of the curtain, part of the wall, mostly centered on me. You can't see the side of the bed at all. And with Discord, for some reason, it's almost like it takes like a sideways view. It's the weirdest fucking thing.
Like mine's centered, but it always starts off like super zoomed out, no matter like the settings I change. It's quite annoying.
I'm here.
Look back.
I've returned.
I'm really hoping gold is radiant. It's probably going to be lightning, but we're going to see what happens.
We're gonna see what happens.
What other color could radiant be apart from gold?
I could see it being like white. I think lilac was psychic, which I did have, but not in like a big spell.
Ah, psychic. That didn't cross my mind, ironically.
I was just thinking like crown chakra, purple, violet, lilac.
If this was the One Ring second edition, all these skeletons would be weary.
True.
Putting up with your shit.
Okay.
Or it's all about the rule of thirds, truly though.
Say a full sentence for me, Jenny.
Boopity 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 boop.
Thank you.
Technically a full sentence.
Something we can all agree with.
True words have never been
Onomatopoeias are
spoken.
sentences, right?
Okay. Right. Top of the turn order, some attacks.
Boopity boopity boop boop. Boop boop.
Boopity boop boop. Oro. 18 against Oro. 23 against Nerly. 5 against Randall. 20 against Haiku.
Yeah, big hit.
Yeah, well hit.
Yes, hit.
That's 8 for Nerly.
This is-
That is 11 for Haiku.
11.
6 for Oro. And slashing. Because you're not stood in the. If you were stood one square to the left, it would have been necrotic.
For fuck's sakes.
Can we not see the difference in like density of skeleton?
Yeah, you can. Pretty visually.
Oh.
You!
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at yourself. Oh, what? Do you mean oh?
I think well, all of the cams have balked. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
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 Wait,
we have
but I can
froze.
see me moving.
I look
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, random Docs is
It's just
moving.
me!
Okay, we're back. We're back.
do not like the face mine is frozen on at all.
I like that. Okay.
Okay,
Boogity boogity.
it's very
Okay.
strange.
Right. God, who was taking all the damage? I did all the damage, I think.
Yeah, you
Haiku
did.
took 6. Yeah.
I
Okay.
took 11, didn't I?
Oh.
I took 6.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I took 3.
This
Did
is
I
the
take
only
11?
combat we've
Wait.
been in where I've regularly taken damage and I'm not actually worried, and it's been quite nice. It's been nice to not be like, oh no, I took 1 hit. I'm gonna die if I make 1 more.
Okay. All right. Done. Nugget and Oro.
Okay. So we know flame doesn't work now.
Yeah.
Have we done slashing or piercing? Has that worked? Sorry,
No one's tried it yet.
the break has made me confused. Okay, I'm gonna dagger one of them.
Okay. Is that slashing or piercing?
Piercing.
It's piercing, I think.
Yeah.
It seems to work.
Oh. Daggers
Which
are
is
working.
very unusual for skeletons because they don't usually give a shit about piercing. But in this case, shink! You find yourself with your dagger sliding through bone.
Oh my god. My crossbow that I'm using is my dagger right now.
Yeah.
Also has an
Mhm.
axe on it that I've
Yeah.
never used. What damage is that? Because it doesn't say on here.
Slashing.
That's slashing.
But crossbows themselves, shooting bolts are piercing.
Oh, okay. Then I'll shoot. Can I shoot a bolt then? With
Yep.
the. Okay.
Sure.
26.
Shink. I think that's the coolest image that we can have for lot number 184.
Yep.
Lovely. Lovely. Add your sneak attack on there as well.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
No one's by me right now.
Oh, well, that's very honest of you. No sneak attack for you.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna move and then I was like, why didn't I move and then attack? Because
Nugget's still floating
blah,
up.
blah,
So what do you want to do with Nugget?
Nugget can fly down and wait. Can I move freely without taking opportunity attacks?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here just by Nugget.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll move next to Haiku just in the off chance that something can hit me.
Hello.
Okay.
Nugget's gonna bite on their turn, and my turn.
I think that's piercing. So Nugget actually manages to do some damage.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. I should have been taking a better log of the overall damage. I've been doing it by batch kills instead of like a swarm at a time.
Right.
It's been a lot, but it's not been the most efficient note taking I've ever done. Anything else you want to say on your turn?
Daggers my daggers are working again. Nugget seems to be able to bite things. That's it.
Love it. All right, that's an attack against Nerly, 11.
Nope.
20 against Randall, 15 against Haiku, 14 against Oro.
That misses.
Okay.
Misses.
11 against Randall.
Every time.
Was that a hit against Nerdy as well?
No, my AC is 13. You said 11 to me.
Oh, did I? Yes, that wasn't 11 yet. Mm-hmm. Okay. Nerly.
Oh man, hearing Oro say that makes her way less confident in her idea that Golden was probably radiant, but
It could be 2. Could be 2 times of damage.
it could be 2. Gold could be like free for all, right? So I'm gonna do it anyway because why not? So where is the biggest concentration? Is it gonna be down here or is it up here? Still down there?
Still on that.
Okay, so we're redrawn circle, but I don't want to hit the urn this time, just in case. So we're gonna do It's gonna
Yeah.
go off the screen a bit, but
That's
we're
fine.
gonna basically like right next to it. I'm gonna rotate it down a bit. That feels like more people, so that's where I'm gonna cast it.
Sure. Okay.
Right there.
Let's go to the GM layer. Grab your circle. Zoom in real close so I can actually click on it. There. Close enough. Well, I'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And they make saving throws. Whoa.
Ooh.
They all fail, and you decimate this entire quarter of the entire area as every single one of those skeletons gets turned into dust.
Yes.
It's the holy light of the radiant goddess burns them to pieces.
Nay. I think it's all working. As you see the light shoot over and then just like vaporize again, just like a quarter of the field.
Jesus.
Slay.
In this very specific combat, Saloon Slay. Slay Lune? I can't in this very particular combat where I have only taken necrotic damage and have had like swarms to fight against, I think this is really Nerly's moment to like shine. She's like just getting like grabbed by this necrotic damage, just kind of like laughing at these little hands trying to grab her. And she's like,
silly little hands.
Imagine if she was
You know what?
also like with her wings out, like unable to be attacked by anything, just beams of radiant light coming out the sky.
I thought about that, but I thought maybe I save that for the dragon. So I'm also going to then quicken a cantrip.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just do a Sacred Flame too, because why not? Oh god, I just can't click it from there. One sec. An additional 16 radiant damage, just at a pile of them in front of me, I guess.
Okay. That's another one gone. Lovely.
Turn done.
Okay. Turn done. Moving on to Randall. Do you want to say anything whilst I do the attacks?
I said, looks like everything might be working. You know, the this hurt too.
Like a massive just beam of colossal energy coming out of the sky. Everything is burning away. Even the fog itself melts into nothingness. It seems to be okay. 10 against Randall, 10 against Haiku, 20 against Oro, 12 against Nerly.
Nope.
No hits for me.
Nope.
That's an 8 against. I'm rolling so low against Jenny. And when I roll even medium, she halves it. Okay, Randall, you're up.
So the skeletons took no damage when I hit them with my stick, right? And that was
Correct.
post it being gold.
Correct.
So. I don't think bludgeoning's working. Like my stick does nothing.
Okay.
And then I'm going to you've reduced me to throwing things two times in a row.
Let's go.
And so Randall is just going to throw some darts at nearby skeletons that appear to be easy to hit.
Okay.
And I think I still get 2 attacks for that, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
So it's
That's
a
a hit,
23. And another
Ooh.
23.
Oh.
2 hits.
And I'm going to throw a death strike onto the first one because why not?
Why not? Roll that
Just
damage.
to do extra 10 and 16 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, and I forgot to do this.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Okie the darts do appear to such sheer strength and dexterity.
They're throwing it about 200 miles an hour.
Just goes right through the just like there's like a conga line of skeletons coming towards you, and it goes through the spinal cord of like 4 of them in a row, just knocking out vertebrae as it goes. They all fall over. Definitely doing damage. Anything you want to do with the rest of your turn?
Nah.
Okay. Do you want to communicate about
You
the
want to say
piercing?
anything?
Oh. Yeah, I think so. I think Randall was like, when Nerida's like, I think it's all working. It was like, no, the walking staff isn't doing anything. The sharp things are.
Okay. The 19 against Haiku, 12 against Nugget, 13 against not Nugget, sorry, Oro, 13 against Nerily, 15 against Randall.
13
That's
does
a
hit.
hit.
How much again, Haiku, sorry?
Haiku was 19 against Haiku.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay, so this is this against Nerily, it's 8. And 13 against Haiku and 14 against Randall.
13?
Yeah.
14?
Yeah.
Only just clocked that. Oh my lord.
Oh dear.
Stand next to the skeletons, get stabbed.
Oh dear.
It's gonna
You
be
say
fun.
that like you can't.
You're up.
I suppose by some pure coincidence it's changed days, has it? Why we've been doing this? Just wondering.
Nope.
Bugger.
Just wondering for a friend.
I there's nothing I can do. I'm on 1 health.
Oh shit.
I'm on 3.
Lucky you.
My
I
god.
think it is after your turn, Haiku, so
So
you'll probably be
blessed.
fine.
So blessed with your 3 HP.
I'm gonna walk up to the jar and just kick it over. I'm
Talk
sick
about your
of this
impulse
jar.
control, Haiku.
I'm sick of this jar. I'm sick of it. I hate the whole concept of it.
Just wait till he finds out the jar's from the Feywild.
Kicking the jar over.
You kick the jar to no avail.
That makes
Doesn't move.
IQ even angrier.
Nothing else you want to do with your turn? Just kicking the jar?
You got any radiant damage?
God, no. I don't even have any piercing damage. Was kicking an action?
Sorry, was kicking an action? Since
Yeah.
it's doing absolutely nothing, I'm going to say no.
Okay, I want to use my action to kick it.
So you kick it twice, it does nothing. You ramble to yourself about, you know what? Actually, it does. You kick it, and it kind of erupts. As it erupts, gold comes pouring out of the orifice of the jar, raining gold absolutely everywhere. As gems and items fall to the ground, you see big golden beams of light and one big green one for some reason as it surrounds the floor around you. The skeletons fall limp to the ground and the fog wall itself dissipates.
I did it!
What kind of gems? I need to know what kind of gems.
Just for clarity, the beams of light were a Diablo reference. That's not actually there. It's over. We did it. Jar of Souls.
Damn.
Woo!
The green light
Barely
touches
made
everyone
that.
and heals us all and gives us all of our hit points and spell slots back.
Nope.
No.
Wow.
Damn. I tried. Can't blame him for trying.
Okay. There is a shit ton of loot around you. It just so happens that Haiku kicked the urn over as the round came to a close. That was the last. That
No,
was the last
Haiku's
round.
gonna
Oh,
remember
so
that forever.
it was a coincidence.
It was a coincidence. You didn't actually do
no.
anything. That was just the end. I've got Nuridi's circle permanently locked on the screen. Can I do? Oh, I can delete that now. Cool. Weird. Anyway, that is the Jar of Souls. I thought it was a fun little encounter.
It
Mix it
was.
up a little bit. You guys get a chance to deal some fucking huge AoE damage and melt some skellies.
Yeah, all of us.
All of you. I had to add some stuff because I know that not everybody in the party has AoE stuff, so there had to be some kind of mechanic in there that mixed it up a little bit. I had it set, and I won't tell you all the different colors and whatnot, just in case I fancy using it in the future. But some of the colors had 2 damage types, so it was like physical
Ooh.
damage types and magical damage types, so
Yeah.
that you could do piercing and radiant would be the same one, that kind of thing.
I
Perfect
did
So
a
the-
grand
color
total of
to end on.
16 damage in that encounter. With the last 2 darts.
You killed a shit ton of like big like I had them as big clumps of 9. They were a swarm, and then each swarm had its own like hit points that would refresh every time you killed them. They would come back, and you'd be able to deal more damage. So if I didn't have it with the nuke limited by damage type, that would have just been you insta winning with 1 spell forever. Instead, actually, because you got it off twice, you did a shit ton of damage. I think I calculated it roughly at about 50 swarms, which is, God, fucking a million.
Was it 9 per swarm?
Yeah, so that's
450,
450 skeletons in total or something.
Jesus.
Just based on like damage alone, simply because the massive nukes and the gouts of flame and stuff was all in AoE stuff.
Does the jar at least project a scoreboard?
No, it does not.
It's a high score.
It doesn't have a scoreboard.
Nearly can put a name in, but it can only have three letters.
Nerd.
Nerd.
That'd work for horror, actually.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It would have. But
I go scouring through the gems. Are there any diamonds?
So there is a load of loot here, actually. I had it set so certain thresholds would guarantee certain types of loot, and you way exceeded my expectations. So yes, there is a necklace of diamonds. It has 5 diamonds on them.
Convenient.
But they are all worth 499 gold. Just kidding. They're all worth 500. They're all worth 500 gold.
I think Rivens only needs
So
300
mean.
anyway.
Damn
Or
it!
500,
299 gold. No, they're all there 500 gold each. Yeah.
Okay. Oh hell yeah!
There's also about 3,000 gold there.
Oh my lord.
3,000 gold. And I thought it might be fun to roll a little bit on the old magic item table.
Yeah.
So let's
That's
see.
to sound haikus,
I
mate.
just tried to put fucking DM like roll 20 rolls in Twitch chat. I tried to roll a D100 and it was like, I don't think so. GM roll doesn't exist. Okay. Wait, what? Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh, what have we got?
You find some slippers.
No.
What
You
kind
find
of
I got them on my
slippers?
hands.
Some slippers that have a spider motif.
We're just like, look.
You know
Wait
what's
a
great
second,
though?
that has patent pending on it.
That means that you can do a new infusion and just
Yeah.
give these actual physical normal slippers. to
Or
people.
we have 2 people with massively overpowered shoes.
Or hands.
Oh god.
Wow.
I'm just going across all the ceilings like this instead.
Seriously, all that for diamonds, fair enough, but a magic item we already have.
There's another one coming. Be a
Be a
there is
bandage gone
also
for Dave.
a cloak of protection.
Ooh.
Protection. I'm just so happy at rolling the spider climbing shoes again. That's so stupid.
How many of them do they make? You know?
I'm gonna use my mermaid pearl of power, which I've so very rarely had to use, to regain a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay. Start with each one. Oh shit. Oh, I could give you that, but it's also a bit of a pain in the ass.
That sounds great.
You can't roll things and then moderate it. What's the
I
point of rolling?
can. No, you're right. Well, I can roll it and be like, that seems a bit ridiculous. But no. Okay, so this is you find a sword. And I'm just gonna give you the items as a I assume you're gonna do a short rest or something now.
I think we need
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Would love that.
Yeah.
Well, then you'll have the short rest in order to identify these items. A sword of wounding. It's gonna be a long sword. Hit points lost to this weapon's damage can be regained only through short or long rest rather than by any regeneration, magic, or other means. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack using this magic weapon, you can wound the target. At the start of the wounded creature's turns, it takes 1d4 necrotic damage for each time that you have wounded it. And it can then make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, ending the effect of all such wounds on itself on a success. Alternatively, the wounded creature or a creature within 5 feet of it can use an action to make a DC 15 wisdom check, to medicine check, ending such an effect, the wounds. So I'm not saying it's amazing for your party, but it exists, and if someone wanted to use it, they could.
Gotcha.
Or you could sell it.
I don't do swords.
Just stab myself with it and heal. Once a day.
Yeah, you could do that. Be a bit traumatizing for the rest of us, but you could do that.
Well, no, actually, you couldn't.
Turning a flamethrower on myself.
Actually, you couldn't because it explicitly says hit points lost to this weapon's damage can be regained only through short or long rest. so actually, that's the one thing you couldn't do. Keep reading the HBO logo on the left as JJBA. That is definitely just you. Also, hi social media. What/who is Nugget? Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Exclamation
goodness.
mark nugget. Do it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Already there.
Oh, it's already been done.
Already there. So yes, you guys get some magical items. Wonderful. Cloak of Protection's a nice one. The slipper boots are handy because you could use those and attune to a different thing. Infusion for your artificer.
Oh, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Okay.
And Randall won't be beholden to Heiko anymore. So he's got one less thing over Randall.
I don't know. I feel like you still owe me for the 2 years of using the boots.
Oh my
god. It's not like that long.
It's a while. Oh, it is 2 years. I'm sure.
It's not like you haven't benefited from Randall using the boots, you know?
You ran away from me. Ran away from me.
I ran towards you at some point.
And the times he ran towards you were because if you died, then he wouldn't have the boots anymore.
Yeah, see? So now I don't need to run back towards you. I got backup boots.
I don't like this independent Randall already.
Well, you did it, team.
Oh yeah.
You got some stuff. Some of the stuff was diamonds, which you've been looking for. Some of it was lots of money. Some of it was some magical items. Wonderful.
I assume you've got the diamonds noted down, Katie.
Oh yeah,
I
literally just I want all 5 of them. Thank you.
The number of diamonds that you had was based on the number of kills that you got.
So I got that second nuke off. And now we can keep everyone alive. You know, this actually worked really well because like I have spells that can do damage, but like they're very situational. Like Sickening Radiance, I think I've used one other time. And I have like Blight, but mine are all like Radiant and Necrotic, which was thematic, right? And I'm just like not confident that necrotic damage is gonna hurt this dragon. So I was like, I still have plenty of level 3 spell slots, which is all I need for Revivify. So I got my diamonds, I got Revivify, I can use the rest to do healing. I'm gonna go back to my normal role in this group and let everybody else fuck up that dragon while I keep them alive, and it's gonna be fine.
Well, the Jar of Souls.
Randall did say that. Randall did say that. You know, they were good rewards. Good job, we did it.
I look at a
Yeah,
haiku in with 1 health. And I'm like,
With 1 health and no items for their collection. Staring at Randall still.
but look what I found.
Shall we
And I-
find another item for your collection here? Do you want to do an investigation check?
Go on.
Can I
then.
help?
Guidance.
Investigation.
Hi, audio only, Evan.
Hi.
My face is in chat.
Okay. 25 investigations are good. And
I also, I guidance
oh
28.
my goodness, 28. Okay. What the fuck should it be?
Maybe we find 2 magical items.
It's gonna be a flute. But it's a flute that is like made of like a long bone, like the fibia or something, to add to your collection.
Oh, that goes with the xylobone.
Yeah.
It needs some kind of skeleton-based name, though. Tom,
Trombone.
Like,
Phew.
that's my only requirement.
That's your only requirement. Okay. Maybe it can't be a flute then. Maybe a flute's too hard to name after bones.
Anyone? Chat? Any flute?
Trombone.
Trombone, yeah, but it's not a
Trombone.
trombone. It's a flute.
It's close.
Bone
It's
flute.
close to a flute.
Bone flute. It could be a
Yeah.
trombone instead. We could make it a trombone. How's Haiku feel about that?
No, a bone flute will satisfy high.
A bone flute will satisfy Haiku. Okay.
What happens when
Yeah.
you play it?
It needs to have a
Damn.
minor magical item effect, really, doesn't it?
I
A
have a
stupid
non-PG
effect.
related effect.
I can play the bone flute to make the xylobone play itself.
What the fuck?
Doesn't add
You're a
anything.
one-man band. That's what you're trying
Oh
to be.
my god!
I need to
plays
take a
out-
little
Wait! Whilst you are playing the bone flute, you gain proficiency in the xylobone.
Ah,
So
Only whilst you are playing the bone flute do you become
like that.
proficient in the xylobone.
It's
This
so
actually
useless. I love
is
it.
no, it's not. You can play a lot of notes with 1 hand on a flute or a recorder, and you just need a mallet for a xylophone.
It's the
Who has
one-man
played
band
three
idea.
instruments at a
That's
time
why it
before.
came together. It's the one-man band.
I mean, I could just enchant the little haiku with Tiny Servant to play the.
oh shit.
Fucking
all-
finally,
it's all
it's all
coming
coming
together.
together. There's gonna
Multi-classing
be.
is bad.
Oh my god, the tiny haiku doesn't have to use like mallets though. It just jumps around on the xylobone. So
Yeah.
it's doing like
Fancy.
flips and somersaults and like running across it and jumping and stuff.
This reminds me of Baldur's Gate 3 with Jenny and I playing, where we've explicitly picked up feats with magical performance so that we can just stand there with our instruments whenever we.
Yeah.
Whenever one of us is in a dialogue, the other one stood there playing the drums or the flute or something. We get all of the other people just get around the instruments and stuff, playing like the power. It's good stuff.
I love that.
Okay. You're an artificer. You can just make an auto bone flute. That's true. It's on the table. Okay. You guys have a long rest. Not a long rest, a
Long
short
rest.
rest.
Oh.
Unless you tell me it's a short rest, a long rest, sorry. Where you can spend your hit dice if you want to spend your hit dice to heal yourself up.
Yes.
I've done it.
Oh yeah.
Big time.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Remember, you get your con bonus on every single one of those rolls too.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I have no bonus on my con.
I have 1. An extra 6.
Late. Better than nothing.
This is painful watching these rolls.
Haiku invents auto tune.
Do we
I
have
like
a
that.
shit ton of potions too?
You have some potions.
I don't think I do.
I think they're in the bag of holding.
Ara's been making them.
Yeah.
I don't have those noted as specifically in the bag of holding. I have a thing for disease.
Oh, is it the periapt?
Yeah.
That's the
Perhaps
necklace.
wound closure.
Yeah.
Oh.
don't think I can justify more hit dice, so I'm just gonna have to remain here.
But how often do we actually use hit dice, you know?
It's true.
At least we can say goodbye to Bestie, Ingrid, Bucket, Radius,
You're right.
Gyat, Earl's little sister girl, myself, John Bone Jovi, FEMA, James Bone, and
Oh, for
I.
fuck's
Oh my,
sakes!
oh my god. Don't roll for health when you level up either.
Oh, that's another mark against Randall right there for persuading me to roll those last two.
Hey, you've got 4 hit points, so next time you're on 1 hit point, or less than 4 hit points, you can thank Randall for keeping you alive. Just roll better, you know?
Just roll
How
better.
short are
forehead.
you still?
I'm 13 from full.
Might as well just use all of them.
Actually, isn't that much in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, 13's pretty good.
Healed.
I've successfully spent all of my hit die. This will not be a problem, I hope.
I don't know what happens. I know when you sleep, you get half of what you spent back.
Half.
Yeah. So you get half of what you're missing each night
Oh my god.
until you're full again.
Rules, am I right?
You must round up, right? Because otherwise you never get there.
I mean, yeah, I think when it gets down to 1, you just get it back. But like, you get half your total. Okay, so 2
Oh.
nights and you'll be good. You'll be right as rain.
Gotcha.
I knew it was half something. Literally never use hit die.
Maybe that's a me problem. Maybe I need to give you more. I suppose usually what happens is just Neurally drops a bunch of healing spells, so we don't have to worry
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
It's not that we don't take damage. It's that I spend my every turn healing, and then after the fight, just in case.
We
go
just
for it.
also have quite a few like combat encounters within a day. Like we'll usually have one big one, and then that'll be the day. Which is not really how D&D is supposed to be played. But also, fuck everybody. We're doing what we want to do. And we'll play as we want to play.
Yep.
Okay.
And we're not sleeping for the dragon, so we get the dungeon crawl feel this time, and we're gonna really love the way that we normal play after this.
I mean, you might have a kip between here and the dragon. Who knows? Could be a while. All right.
There.
What are we doing, team?
Does anyone
On, I guess.
want to wear
After
this
we've
cloak?
scooped
Does it need to be attuned? Is the only question.
Good question. Let me remind myself. I think it might do.
I've assumed so. I do also have a ring of protection, which nobody's using because it needs attunement.
Well,
Do you ever get
that's
more
what
things to
happens.
attune to?
It does require attunement. You do if you're an artificer.
Yes.
The cloak requires attunement, unfortunately.
What cloak of protection is it? It's just +1.
Cloak of protection +1, yeah.
My 13 AC would really enjoy that. I'm struggling to remember what I have. I have the infused wand bound to me, and I have
Tattoo.
The tattoo
And the Ion Stone.
And the Ion Stone. Okay. Think I could, if no one else has a spot or doesn't want it, I would gladly take it and would unattune to the tattoo for the time being, because I can't imagine how Disguise Self would really help me against a dragon.
I mean, I have a spot, but it would be more useful on you.
I think a 14 AC and a 13 AC isn't that much difference. What would it change for you? Would it make you up to like 19 or something?
18.
I mean, you could both have an item. We have a ring of protection +1 and a cloak of protection +1 if you both wanted a thing.
Yeah. Do that.
Oh.
They both do functionally the same thing.
We had the ring a while ago and
close.
nobody wanted it. It's just in the bag of holding.
Okay, yeah, I'll take the ring.
It still requires attunement. Like,
Yeah, and I'll just unattune from my tattoo for the time being.
Awkwardly tries to put the cloak on.
Oh, would you rather have their? I'll take the cloak. I'll take.
I
the
think from
cloak.
a thematic point of view, I don't think a haiku could wear a cloak.
Okay, I'll take the
ring.
cloak. You take the ring. I don't know
Yeah, no,
why.
they're both
defaulted to
they're
that.
both attunement. They're both attunement.
Yeah, it was more of just like putting the cloak over the shell. I think was.
Yeah, no. Of course, that would be. How about the sword of wounding? Huh? No one want that?
Don't use sharp things.
I'll reread the thing. But I have a flame sword, and that's pretty cool.
Man, it's pretty cool.
That's very
I would
cool.
say flame tongue is probably better.
Okay. There you go then. I don't need to read. You say it's better.
Yeah, I guess the extra. It's against a single target, maybe the extra 1d4 necrotic because it like builds up by the sound of it. Or
It
can they
does
only be
build
affected
up.
by it once?
No, they can be built. It can build up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like every time you hit them, it's like.
So, but it would make more sense to be on someone who can attack multiple times with the same weapon.
Ah, not me.
Because technically, you can't attack multiple times with the same weapon.
Yeah. Okay.
Something's happened.
What?
Something has happened.
So I put the ring of protection into my inventory, and it's taking my base AC down to 9.
Oh.
What? Just
Not
roll
right.
20 things, am I right, guys?
It always messes with my AC.
I put the ring on, and it was like, your AC is now 10.
It's because it's like
10's just
doesn't actually know
default,
you have any
know.
armor on, maybe, or something.
I don't know how to change that. Wait, maybe I do.
Change it.
Maybe I do.
I think I ended up just having to like just set mine to the right value because it just
I tend to do
refused.
that, to be fair.
Yeah, so the cloak of protection also gives you +1 to saves. So it gave me the +1 to saves because my strength is a 0 instead of a -1 now, but it didn't give me the AC, so I'm having to go in and find the place on the sheet for.
I'm pretty sure there is a way in the sheet that you can just add a +1 to saves and AC at the same time. I just don't remember where.
I was in like the
Maybe it's
settings on the far right.
Global saving throw modifier in the middle. You can add a 1 to that.
A save and throws. I know there is one for AC because I already had
Yeah.
to do it for my Ioun stone, but I cannot find it. It's in here
For the
somewhere.
Oro has ranger levels, so they can use the longsword too. Yeah.
Where is it?
Versatile, but it's not got it's not light.
I think I've just set the armor class tracking to off and then manually typed in the number on the main page.
That's what I usually do, yeah.
Because it like for a while every other week it was just setting my AC back to like 8.
Remember when it tripled all our attacks?
God, yeah.
Yeah.
And I had
Look
to-
at
times,
look at
good
Haiku's character
times.
sheet if you can, because it's just a million
Yeah,
same spells over and over again.
Yeah, I need.
I had to go
roll
through and delete mine.
the first few.
There's so many.
That's
There's so
a
many entries, dude.
That's roll 20 for you. Randomly duplicating things.
Oh, I wonder if I have to equip. No, it says.
There must be over 50 entries in your attacks. Like,
Over absolute.
Wait, take a screenshot. I want to see. I can't see his character sheet.
Yeah, we can't look at it.
Okay, let me just make the box bigger.
I can. Oh no, I can't. I can just open your thing.
so many.
This is
Definitely could at some point.
So many.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Oh my goodness.
How do you find anything in your character sheet?
Because they're like on a loop. So the first few.
Here you go, chat. That's all of them there. I can't load it up on Discord because you're on there, so I'm supposed to see everything.
God.
Yes, Junie, this is a chicken. This is my Stardew chicken.
Oh,
thought it looked familiar.
cute.
He's got little baby wings. Boo, 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 boo.
Oh my god, is it? Oh, Jesus Christ. Has this
No,
happened
it's
over
not.
time, or did this happen that one time that they all repeated?
Not one. Oh no, I think I had it a second time. It was never that bad, I don't think.
Is that why there's so many? It's because it's doubled and then doubled the double.
Yeah.
Desktop icons overlapping. What does that mean?
On your desktop, you know how you save things to your desktop and then you just... it doesn't happen on Windows, it's like a Mac thing.
Well,
that you have it
yeah,
overlap.
this is the thing. I'm not a monster and don't send things to my desktop.
Wow.
No one here would do that.
Wow. Not a
No one
monster.
here would do that.
I knew that would. I don't think that reaction I was expecting from Jenny.
I can see everything on my desktop. Why would I do?
I retract the word monster, but I still disagree with the ideology.
I'll take it.
I have a bunch of stuff on my desktop, but it's just the stuff that I am like constantly accessing. So
I don't really access the stuff on my desktop.
It just helps you feel safe. You know it's there.
Yeah, comfort icons. Yeah.
See my wallpaper.
Almost nothing.
emotional support icons.
I think we were talking to Tortu about this once, and they said they save everything to their desktop, but then they hide it because you can right click like hide icons on the desktop. So they're not. So they're there, but they're not there.
That's like the worst of both worlds.
Yeah, but if you've
Another
hidden
folder.
them, then it's pointless.
It's just another folder.
How do you see
Yeah.
them again?
Just right click
You
and
can show
hide-
hidden
show them again.
items. Yeah, or if you open it in like File Explorer, I think you can have it turned on to show hidden items.
It makes me
Gotcha.
uncomfortable.
You should see my downloads folder. It's just everything.
No.
Okay, so hilariously, I was running out of space on my computer and I bought an external hard drive and I moved a bunch of stuff over. And then I was like, I should clean out my downloads folder. And I did. And the thing I forgot was that if I make a sound bite in Audacity and then I export it, it exports to the download folder. And I didn't ever move all of the freaking sound bites I made for a whole bunch of my stream stuff. And now they're all broken and have been deleted.
Oh,
And I'm pretty
no.
sure they're not in my recycle bin because I emptied it. Yep, because I was like, I'm gonna do a big cleanup and do all this computer maintenance, and I shot myself in the foot. And now I have to go re-record a bunch of stuff. And
Shit.
some things will just have to never be back because I don't. Some of them are like audio clips from some stream at some point,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I don't know if that. I don't know when, if that even still exists. So goodbye. Look at that cake.
Oh, that's a
We
shame.
barely knew you.
Oh, oh
Like a
dear.
candle in the wind.
Like a candle in the wind. The new the Book of Many Things is out now. And
Book of Many More Things.
I have so it's a redesign of the Deck of Many Things.
Oh, right.
Oh, I remember you mentioning this.
Yeah, and I have access to it because of a very kind and generous patron of mine. I'm a warlock of Adam.
Warlock of Adam.
Adam Warlock.
And I tried, but not really hard. I tried a medium amount to read through some of it earlier, and I just found it fucking arduous. I found it so difficult to read through.
Oh no.
I really struggled because a lot of it is like how to use like cards in your games to like help you like generate random encounters and stuff. And I'm just like, this might have been like some of the content, like new magic items and features and stuff would have been helpful maybe, but it doesn't need to be attached to the Deck of Many Things for me. Like like making it, I think the redesign is an idea to be like, so you can use the Deck of Many Things without it being a potentially like campaign ending, game ruining thing. Like it's supposed to be like a way that you can change what the cards are, like adding loads more cards to it that have lower effects, so that you can make a deck that has stuff in it that's not quite as game ending.
Yeah. And
But-
I get that, like, when that was first made, the game was played more like dungeon crawly, and you didn't really give a shit about your characters. So, like,
Yeah.
it didn't matter if they died or were voided. You
Hmm.
just rolled another one and went on with it. And this is their attempt to try to make that like a relevant item still, but
it's funny because the Vizier card got renamed. The card that was pulled by Hilda to find Oro is now no longer called the Vizier. It's called the Sage now.
ooh.
But I don't know. I think it's they tried something. You know,
They
they
did.
tried something.
They really did.
But I'm not that fussed about it. I'm surprised they put so much work into something that I can't imagine that many people are going to be that excited about. But also,
Okay, you know what though, Wizards?
Just
Let me
wait.
We
show
found
you.
a meat jar in a field. It was just a mason jar full of
Full of
meat
meat
in the
in the
forest. What the fuck?
The worst geocache ever.
So they did a whole tarot deck for D&D, right? And I
Uh-huh.
got it because I was silly and didn't go look at it first. And the art on the front looked cool, and I was like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna buy it. It's on sale at the local game shop. And like the major arcana is pretty straightforward because that at least has the title of the card on there. Like there's the hanged man, and I could figure this one out pretty easily because he's hanging, right? But then anything that's not a major arcana is just a number and a picture. And they've changed the suits, but the art doesn't match up with the changes. Like they've changed it
Oh.
to they've changed it to oh my god. And I think this was part of them trying to use stuff like this for the deck of mini. Strength, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Instead of
Oh.
like swords, wands,
Yeah.
cups, blah blah blah. But like, is this strength, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma? Who knows? Maybe strength. You try to like educated guess, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. But no, that's not strength.
That's a
I
real
don't
shame
think.
because I really like the
Hmm.
art. I think the art's really cool.
Yeah, the art's really good. I'm like, why didn't you just put the word? You just
There was
put
a-
strength. Why not do that?
Hmm.
So weird.
There was a Kickstarter recently for the deck of many things, I think, where they
Mhm.
had like some really fucking sick artwork, but obviously it's not Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah.
Hit Point Press. And it's fucking gorgeous. But I don't know if I assume it's based on the old deck and not like the new one. Oh no, it
Ooh,
says 46
probably.
card deck. It says 46 card deck. Maybe it is the new one. Or maybe it's completely fucking different.
Yeah, they might have done their own.
But yeah, maybe they did their own.
Probably literally they did their own, and Wizards was like, oh yeah, that probably does need to be updated. We'll just update it now too, and then
Oh,
we'll make our own merch.
think
I
they've
guarantee
got-
that's what they did.
Like 23 full colored cards, but then like also 23 of the same, but like in black and white.
Oh.
So it's like a reflective counterpart where you've got like a color, like a super duper colorful one, and then like a black and white one that's supposed to be like it's called Overworld and Underworld, where one's like really colorful and one's black and white.
That's one way to only have to commission 23 pieces of art, but get 40%.
That's so true.
Clever. Clever.
That's cool though. The art's pretty good.
All
But
right,
it seems I don't know if it's like convenient timing that's the
just come out.
Wizards of the Coast did theirs at the same time these guys were doing this, and
Does seem it.
Hi, Charlie.
Hi.
but
Right.
yes. Anyway, that is
It's
the end
10.
of the game.
Yes.
It's the end of our game. I was chatting a lot of shit, but we did
Uh,
it. We did it. We beat the Jar of Souls.
Are we
Easy.
here next week? I can't remember what days you said you were.
No.
No, not next week.
Not next
No.
week. Okay. The week after? The 3rd?
Yes.
Could be.
Okay. We'll be back on the 3rd of December. I can't believe it's going to be December. She's. I'm still mentally in like June or something. It's ridiculous. Oh, I think we just paused because I clicked to a different
What-
scene. Okay,
What
here
day
we
is
go.
Christmas this year? Sunday or Monday?
Christmas.
What?
Yeah,
A
what day is it?
Monday.
A Monday.
Yeah.
Monday.
We probably won't be playing D&D on Christmas Eve.
Nope.
Although that would be
I
fun
got nothing
in
better
like.
to do, but that's fine.
I mean, I will be around.
I don't want to put
You
makeup
people
on
with like
Christmas Eve.
families and stuff.
What? Hold on, I won't disclose what we're doing on Christmas for. But we're gonna go now. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you not next week, the week after.
Bye.
Goodbye.